People that commented. Hi, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. Here waiting, says Jose. Grr, waiting. Need to start a GoFundMe for a new keyboard. Oh, no. Hey, yes, we can do that. Let's do that. I'll help you promote it. And David says, hi, Jose, a long time, but good to see you, my friend. Hey, David, good to see you as well. I love when you guys welcome each other. For some reason, since Grace moved, her counter counts down to 0, then recounts from 8 minutes, but it's all good as long as we see her. What? It's doing that? That's like a Spanish thing, right? Like, okay, we're gonna be late, so let's just count again. All right. Jose says time zone difference. I don't know. Most likely not complaining. I live in Southern California, says Jose. Where do you reside? If you old me, forgive me. My memory's gone. David says Las Vegas. We know David is from Las Vegas. And okay, so they just like go back and forth. I love that. All right. Well, welcome, David and Jose. I'm so happy you guys are here. Today, we're going to talk about stop performing, start living, and give yourself permission to become fully you. So I think, this is the channel of your journey to joyful living, right? And so joy begins the moment you stop performing for the world and start honoring who you really, truly are. So we're going to talk about that today. Sometimes people are like, I have an identity crisis, right? And so what if it's not an identity crisis, but it's an identity awakening? So many people walk around whispering like, what if I never become what I was meant to be? But today I want to let you know you're not behind, you're not broken, you're not lost. You are becoming, all right? So welcome to Journey to Joyful Living. This is the name of the channel, and this is my quote unquote brand, the space where we release who we're told to be and courageously step into who we are. I have to read my notes. That's why my eyes go over there. So David and Jose, tell me, how you guys doing? Let me know. Okay, there. Hi. Oh, hi, Jose. Okay. It's so weird. Like usually it's above like a little thing, and now the comments are below it. Whatever. Okay, it's kind of, sometimes YouTube glitches. Thank you, Jose. Looking fabu. Thank you. This Thriver Club and other joy-related beanies are available at the State of Grace shop. So, happy Valentine's Day, Grace. Happy Valentine's Day, David. Happy Valentine's Day, Jose, and whoever is here, happy Valentine's Day. This is the day of love. And so what a good day to talk about being yourself fully, because you gotta really love yourself too. Just say, I'm gonna be who I am. Forget everybody that doesn't like who I am. Not be mean or anything, but what? Did I say bitches? Did I say bitches? Oh my God. Let me tell you, I don't know. Every day should be a day of love. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Jose, listen, that word to me is like high praise. Okay. It's like my people. But I don't know. Did I say that? I like sometimes I say stuff and I'm like just on a roll and I don't realize, what I'm saying. I think I told the story one time. Oh my God. I didn't even realize. Okay. Is that an alter ego that's like creeping in or something? But let me tell you, one time, because I'm a stand-up, one time I went to a clean show, right? And they were like, no F-bombs, whatever. And my friend, I get off the stage and my friend was like, girl, you said the F-bomb like a couple of times. I was like, what? And then I looked at the video. I said it twice. I don't remember. Like once I go into like a stream of consciousness, like I'm just like going with the flow. I think I have like no barriers, like nothing can stop me from saying what's on my mind. Okay, well, listen, okay, we can't say it on YouTube, I guess. But I said it already, but I'm gonna I'm gonna say it like that. So whoever is here, welcome to the live. We're talking about today being fully yourself, stop performing for other people and just be fully you, okay? So, I hear we mix like questions and interaction and then a little bit of learning because I do my research for you guys and for myself because I learn as I do research about these things. I do learn. By the way, I'm a certified relationship coach by IAP. So this is a relationship with yourself. And that's the most important relationship, let me tell you. As a relationship coach, I can tell you that if you don't have a good relationship with yourself, if you don't love yourself, then the rest is not going to flow as well. When you love yourself and you have a good relationship with yourself and you are comfortable in your own skin, which is a hard thing to do, especially for women, because we are set to, and men too, because we're set to these standards. And so it's like, oh, I'm not perfect enough. I'm not, forget it. All those people, like the Kardashians and everything, they have tons of money and I don't know what they do. I don't know what the hell they do, but listen, we're not them, okay? We're real people, and it doesn't matter what society tells us, how we should look. Who cares? You look at yourself in the mirror. I'm beautiful. Listen, I had cancer. I have scars, and I look at them. I'm like, damn, those are pretty badass. That means I've lived. That means I overcame cancer. Damn. So, instead of, oh my God, look at my scars. They're terrible. They look so bad. Forget it, right? David says, I have a hard time forgiving myself for things that are even out of my hands. We all do, David. I know. And that's such a hard thing to do, because especially when somebody passes away. I remember when my mom passed away, I felt guilty. I'm like, what? I didn't do anything, but we feel guilty for some reason. And I think, well, I don't think, I know it's part of the grieving process, the roller coaster of grief. And we all go through it. And, you have anger and sadness and guilt, you feel guilt, you feel all these feelings, like up and down. And it's something else. Hi, James, the Illumina group. Buen dia. Oh, all my favorite people are here. David, Jose, James. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. We're having a conversation, James, about stop performing and start living and be fully yourself, which is something, oddly enough, it's a hard thing for us to do, to be ourselves. What the hell, right? But before we continue, because I have like scientific backup to all I'm saying, I'm going to ask you questions every now and then, because my girl Penny, who's a kid, she's 11 years old, she was like, ask us questions. I was like, that's a great idea. Absolutely. I'm going to mix questions. And so here it is, the Illumina group, which is James. Yes, grief is called a grief cycle, but there's nothing cyclical about it. Yep, absolutely. There's nothing, it's up and down, it's a roller coaster, really. I call it in my book, Love at First Text, I call it, it's about breakups. I call it the roller coaster of anger and sadness, which are the main, feelings for the grief. But of course there's others, but oh my God, there's a hair here that's bugging me. So anyway, because this is, sorry, testing my tiki, I can tell. Oh my God, there's a hair. When there's a hair that's like, and you know where it's coming from? Okay, I have one of those. Let's see, David, I hope Penny as well. She was treated badly. I think about her. Yes, I know. She came back during Belle's Live, and she was so cute. She's like, is that you, Grace? I was like, my babe, I don't know. Grace is over there, but we look alike. And so then she got it. She's so cute. I think she's doing better. She said actually that after we all gave her advice to stay positive and kind of not engage, she said she had a much better day. So I hope she shows up today. If she doesn't, I know she will. He'll be here next time. Jose says, I found a blonde hair once. I have black hair. Have you been hanging out with Bill? Jose. David says, wait till she meets Consuelo. Consuelo. Oh. Hi, Eminix. How are you? Good to see you. You're back. Yes. We have all the wonderful people here. The greatest lies we tell are the ones we tell ourselves. Yes, we don't like admitting we're grieving or hurt or less than what we wish to be, but it's progress, not perfection in life. Yes, perfection doesn't exist. Thank God. Can you imagine if we were all perfect? How boring. The fact that we're flawed and we're like just figuring stuff out is so much more fun. So Imanik says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great because I'm here with you guys. I took a very, very long nap today because I worked editing, producing a podcast. I'm getting paid for it. Woohoo! And among other things, I'm the editor. And that's my main job, being the editor. And I started editing another episode this morning, and that's a lot of work, let me tell you. Woohoo! Amy next says, that's good. How was Belle yesterday? I'm so sad. Oh, yeah, you missed her. She did very well. Yeah, she did very well. You know, she gives advice, not like me. Hers is a little bit sassier, but yeah, no, we had fun. We always have fun. Belle is such a fun character. She's kind of like all the people that I mixed all the people that I met when I lived in New Orleans, all the accents and the traits and everything, and that became Belle. I lived in New Orleans for a long time, and when I first moved from Argentina, I moved to New Orleans, and in the beginning, I had no idea what they were saying because their accent was so like different from what I learned, and so I'd be like, but then, my ear got used to it and I picked up, and because I'm an actress, I started just mimicking it. Yay. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Amy Nix. That's good. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here. Happy Valentine's Day. Again, I'm going to keep saying that. Happy Valentine's Day. That Belle impersonation you just did was dead on. Yes, because we hang out a lot, Jose. Yeah, I know her very well. David says, I wish Tawny a happy Valentine's Day over on X and got trolled being reminded she passed. I'm a man of faith. Why troll someone who's being nice? It bothered me. Yeah. Okay. People are going to people because people are going to people. And haters are going to hate. I know everybody says that, but they are. And maybe your post triggers something in them that they lost a loved one or something. And they were like, he's wasting his time, whatever. Like, who knows what their mind is thinking? It's not our job to figure it out. I think it's very human that it bothered you. It's so human. I get bothered by shit like that all the time. But just maybe if you think about it, step away from the feelings a little bit and just be like, oh, okay, this person was probably triggered. Maybe something bad happened and the only way they know how to react is being mean to me, and let it go. Yeah, because it's not your responsibility or your fault, really. And you did what you had in your heart and you wanted to do, and you did it. Who cares, right? But again, we're human and it bothers us. And I'm glad that you acknowledge it, right? Because that's the first step to overcoming it. Amy next says, happy Valentine's. Thank you, baby. Happy Valentine's. Feliz San Valentín. Sí, sí, sí. Or should I say in Spain, sí, 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 in España. Feliz San Valentín to you, Jose. David says, I'm reminded every day of the loss. Yes, of course. I think my personal opinion is that people that pass away, they're in a different dimensional, like the quantum field vibrates, it's like everything is vibration and we vibrate at a certain speed. And that's why we show as solids. And probably I think people, when they pass, because their soul leaves, the soul vibrates at a different frequency. That's why we can't see it in this realm. But I think they go to another frequency field and that's where they are. That's what I think. So it was perfectly, I think, sane for you to wish somebody who passed a happy Valentine's. And even if my theory is not true, the memory of that person, you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want. Great. But people, for some reason, they don't want you to do it. It's like, some people, it's not everybody, it's some people, right? And we focus on those. Isn't that terrible? And we focus on those. I don't know why sometimes. I did that as a stand-up. I would focus on the people that didn't laugh instead of the people that laughed. And then I learned to just not engage and not care about the people who didn't laugh and just focus on the people that were enjoying the show and engage with them. So I think, I don't know if that helps you, but yeah, I'm reminded every day of the loss. Of course, absolutely. When you don't forget someone, it's they're gone, their body is gone, but their spirit and their soul, they're somewhere else, and you remember them in your memory. You remember them in your memory. The Illumina group, which is James, says, assume innocence in others. Yeah, that doesn't give them the right to attack you because they're triggered. But if we, like you're saying, James, like if we kind of like have compassion and understand that it's not personal, even though it does feel very personal, then everything is easier. Like when I have trolls coming here, I don't take it personal anymore. I used to, but now I'm like, okay, they have issues. And you guys saw it the other day. Somebody came and started saying stuff, and I'm like, well, maybe they're having issues and they're having a hard time in their life right now. So, okay, but they need to get out of here because this is not the space to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What's one small thing that made you smile today? I'm gonna go first. Okay. Um, that I took a nap. It made me happy. I took a big nap today, dude. Like, and when you snooze, like boom, 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 all the time, I did that. And I don't get sleep when I do that because you snooze and then you wake up to hit this snooze. And then again, you wake up again like a 10, 15 minutes snooze. I snooze so many times today. It's embarrassing. I'm not going to say how many times, but let's say I'm well rested. All right. Let's see. Jose says, with grace, trolls get rolled. Yes, they get taken out. David says, my DM to you made me smile. Glad you liked it. Yeah, thank you. That was so sweet. So sweet. You always make my day, David. Always. Jose made me smile waiting for you to show up. Oh, I love that. I love that because I'm all about the joy, right? Not toxic positivity or toxic joy. No, joy. Like, let's make this joyful. James says, oh, never give grace and just don't jump to the conclusion that it is personal, like you said. Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's not personal. It's not. David says, my run this morning was great. So I guess it made you smile. I love it. So Jose, waiting for me to show up. I love that. I love that your run this morning, David, made you smile. That's beautiful. Let's see. This one's good. What helps you calm down when you're stressed? For me, it's the healing frequencies like 432, 528, 936. Those calm me down when I'm stressed. Right now, I'm stressed waiting for my visa in Spain. And they ask for like more documentation, which is fine. It's a good sign. It means they're looking to approve it. And I talked to a couple of other people that are applying and they had the same experience. And we're all stressing out a little bit. So I just been having those frequencies on for the whole day. Smoking, that's what calms you down. Okay, yeah, I heard about that. Like smoking because it just keeps your hands busy and I guess you're breathing in, so it's kind of like a form of breathing, and that calms you down because breath calms you down, by the way. Whenever you're stressed or having a panic attack, one of the things is breathe in and like breathe in 4, keep it, stay for 4, and then release at 6, right? Let's see. Jose says, thinking of the upcoming weekend eases me. Yes, right? Because then you get to sleep and you get to maybe even do some chores, which are kind of therapeutic, aren't they? James says, primero estoy celoso, I want a nap. But for me, someone reached out and texted me for the first time in a while, and I'm reminded how much I appreciate all the people in my life. Oh, I appreciate you, James. And I miss your songs. James is the funniest songwriter, you guys. He sends me these songs, and you could text me on my US phone now. If you text me, it's like $1 million, but in Spain. So, but I still keep my phone, so you can hit me up on WhatsApp for those that have my number. He used to send me songs all the time. And they were so funny. I would just laugh out loud. So funny. Thank you, James, for your talent and for sharing it with me. I love you and appreciate you. David says, patients send me emails that they're healing or feeling better. That's everything to me. Yes. That's why you do this. I love that. Yes, and that I can totally see that will put a smile on your face. Um, James says breathing and writing in a thinking book. Writing in a thinking book. Oh, okay. Like, what are your thoughts? Do you ever guys write down your intrusive thoughts or shoo them away? What do you do with your intrusive thoughts? I shoo them away. And sometimes I cuss them a little. Yeah, I cuss at them. Yeah, not cute. But when I'm by myself, it's okay. I don't do it on YouTube. I don't want to be, censored or anything. So by the way, did you see how long my real hair is? Because I know I'm always with wigs and stuff, but this is my real hair, you guys. It's not done or anything. It's kind of like just wild. But look, I was bald in 2022, and it's exactly 4 years ago. It grew all of this, you guys. So for if anybody's struggling with cancer treatment and losing their hair, it grows back and actually better. This quality hair is so much better than the one I had before because I dyed it blonde and it was kind of messed up. But this is like virgin hair. It's amazing. And it's shiny. I never had this shiny hair. It's so crazy. So yeah. All right, let's see. David says, I'm an overthinker and a bit of a worrier. Same. Same with this visa thing that they're asked for more documentation, which my lawyers are completely handling it. And, I'm like digging up everything they want and doing everything they want. But, yeah, it's like, I worry, you worry about stuff, and it's because you have intelligence, right? And intelligence, unfortunately, makes you think of all the scenarios. It's exhausting to be smart, isn't it, guys? It really is. Grace Punzel. Oh, Grace Punzel. I love that. I love that. All right, you guys, let's go back to stop performing, start living, and be yourself. Oh, David, I thank God every day you're still with us, Grace. We lost two young celebrities to cancer, and it made me so sad. I know. I know. And the last one was James. I can't remember his last name, but he was like 48. He wasn't old. And he had stage 3 colon cancer. I had stage 3 breast cancer. Stage 3. That's scary. There's only 4 stages. Yeah. It's just cancer. I don't know why there's such a rise in cancer. Vanderbeek, yeah, father of 6. Oh, holy crap. Damn it. That's such a shame. And he seemed to be such a sweet guy. I saw a video of him saying, like, ooh, it makes me want to cry. But he was like, I always identified as a father, as a husband, as a good father and good husband. And now that I can't be because of the treatment, what am I? And so he was like, I am me. And this ties into the topic that we're talking today. I am me. That's it. You don't have to be anything for anybody else. You just have to be. Cancer teaches you that. You're not a human doing or a human performing. You're a human being. Being just means be. Don't push it, right? And that was such a beautiful, beautiful video. It just made me cry. It was beautiful. And I'm so sorry for those kids that lost their dad so young. That's heartbreaking, truly heartbreaking. James says, I miss you too, and I just haven't felt like seeing lately, but I did send you 2 writings today, but I'll be back to good in no time, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, you're gonna be back to writing, to singing, not singing. Yes, I figured. Singing, okay. You haven't, I know. I'm gonna reply to you, what's up? I've been sleeping all day today, so I'm gonna read your poems. I always look forward to your creativity, always, James. I love it. Let's see. Ooh, this one's good. Joy expands when you stop rushing your evolution. Joy expands when you stop rushing your evolution. And again, joy, isn't it like, to you guys, joy? Like now I'm nervous about the visa, and I'm like, I'm going to enjoy that I'm in this apartment. I love this place, that I'm close to the beach, that I'm able to go there. And I'm just going to breathe. Everything will resolve itself, everything. And I spent a lot of money to be here. money that I shouldn't have spent, but I did, because I was a little afraid of this situation in the US. Being Latina, we're going to leave it at that. I'm naturalized citizen. I'm an American. I'm applying here as an American. So it's not that. It's just I'm a little bit, I was very, very afraid, to be honest. So I had to leave. But so I invested in myself. But anyway, yeah, but it's like just, I tell myself just enjoy today because that's all we have. And I know it sounds super corny and super like everybody says that, but it's true. When you're going through stress, like I am right now, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I slept so much. My body's like, girl, you're stressing me out. I'm gonna sleep. Okay. So even then, it's like enjoy every day. And I was like, to be honest, what made me smile today actually was to know that I was gonna be with you guys because you make me happy. Because talking to you and sharing our human experiences makes me happy, and I hope it makes you happy. That's true joy to be here, you guys, with you. Be yourself, not a shell, says Jose. I love that. Ooh, Jose, I love that to enjoy is to be in joy. Yes, yes, exactly. I love that. Okay, I moved everything. I just hit myself. I'm Latin, so I get passionate real quick. I love that. Let's see. David is you do what you had to do, Grace, but the entire US misses you. Oh, thank you. I love you, but I'm here. The beauty of being able to do lives and to connect with you guys with WhatsApp because, don't text me on my American phone, please. It's like I paid like 40 extra dollars last month, excuse me, because I was making calls from my American phone because I'm still waiting to get my visa to get my Spanish phone. So anyway, I know I can prepay all that, but I don't want to do that. All right, let's see. James says, I've learned that joy and love are the two things that the more I give away, the more I have. Yes, 100%. Isn't that crazy? Because we think we're going to keep it all to ourselves. No. And that's part of loving yourself and enjoying your own company. When you're with others, then you don't give forcefully. It just comes out of you because you have the love in you, you have the joy in you. So it just flows out of you. It's almost like an overflow, right? So James says, you've got to take one day at a time because if you took them 2 or 3 at a time, you'd be constantly changing underwear. And who wants to do that? Sometimes I change twice a day. Yeah. I used to teach swimming, so I'm used to, being in the water and showering and all that. So yeah, I change a lot. Yeah. I change clothes. Even if I wear them for like 2 hours, like a t-shirt, I don't rewear clothes. Like once I wear them, it doesn't matter if I wore them for 10 minutes. I'm not kidding. I put them in the laundry basket. They're gone. Bye, Felicia. Okay, so let's go and ask another question. I would love to hear from you. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? Fun. Go. Tell me. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? I want to know. I'm so nosy. So nosy. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to talk about why we perform instead of live, because this is all about stop performing and start living and be fully yourself. From childhood, we'd receive subtle messaging, right? Be likable, be impressive, be successful, be easy. So we build personas, right? Be nice, be likable, be everything. I always build the be successful. And now I'm like, I don't care about that. What is success anyway? Success is having joy, peace, and love in your life. And that doesn't necessarily mean other people. It means you, that you have all that in you. To me. Let's see. David Marcus says, nice. Okay. I love that. And it's true. You are very nice. Very, very nice. And Jose says, not right in the head. And that's true, Jose. You're very not right in the head. No, I'm kidding. You're actually very level-headed, but you're a jokester, so I could see. But, people that are jokesters, usually, or the right comedy, we usually don't think we're right in the head because we're wired differently. Our brain is wired a little bit differently. Not better or worse, it's just different. It's exhausting. Anyway, all right. So here's scientific insight. I love that. Let's see. Psychologist Carl Rogers described the gap between the real self and the ideal self. The larger the gap, the more anxiety we feel. Authenticity is not self-indulgent. Oh, I can't talk. Self-indulgent. It's actually psychologically stabilizing. So remember, your real self and your ideal self have to be close to each other, not separate, or else we build anxiety. Because then you have like the fake, what is it? The imposter syndrome, right? If your real self and your ideal self are not close, they're not anywhere nearby, right? Then we have that imposter syndrome, which is not fun. Yeah, I did have it when I was in LA, because the entertainment industry kind of gives you that feeling. It's so weird. The entertainment industry, I love it, but it can be very toxic, to be honest. If anybody wants to get in the entertainment business, don't. Fan story. All right, Grace, I spent my entire 20s becoming the person my parents admired. At 34, I realized I didn't recognize my own life. Wow. So sometimes we do that, right? We want to please our parents. We want to make sure they're happy. And we're not happy, right? Your real life begins where your performance ends. That's the true joy. When you stop performing for other people and become you, that's it. That's the goal, right? That's what it's all about. All right. Another question I want to ask you guys. What's something you're proud of this week? I can tell you that I'm gonna lift my legs. So if you see my jammies, aren't they cute with ducks and stuff? So I can say that I am proud that this week I gathered all the documents that I need for the visa, for the requirements that they asked. So I'm proud of that. This is the PJ live, isn't it? These are my PJs because I took naps. And by the way, this is when they inducted me to the National Comedy Hall of Fame, right there. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm hiding it with my hair so I don't brag or think I'm special. All right. So how about you guys? How about what's something that you are proud of this week? Tell me. Tell me, tell me. I want to know. I used to sing, by the way, but not anymore. That, Jose, that I didn't get called into HR. That's very good. Do you get called into HR a lot, Jose? I don't think you do. You're probably like a good, chill person at work, but it's just, you're crazy here, of course. You're crazy here. Yeah, I love that. So anyway, my jammies are, I don't know why. I mean, look, they have ducks. It's so cute. I don't know why I love like pajamas. And I told you guys like last time, I love like cute pajamas. That's my inner child that just, she's like, I love pajamas. I love cute colors. David says, I got through the week with no drama. That's always good. That's amazing. No drama is excellent. Those are goals. Life with no drama equals joy. And even when we're going through drama, we can still somehow keep our joy, right? We just have to learn how to do it. And I'm talking to myself right now with the visa thing. Let me tell you, if you want to move to Spain, the visa requirements are getting harder as a digital nomad visa, the nomad worker. They're getting a little tougher because apparently there were a lot of people that were kind of like submitting like fake stuff. So they were like, forget it. They've had the program for 3 years. It's a great program. If you apply from Spain, you get approved in for 3 years and you get approved in 20 days. And there's a thing called the silent approval, which means if in 20 working days you don't hear from them, you're automatically approved. And my luck. Friday was my silent approval day. On Wednesday, they sent me a letter with requirements, and on Friday, they sent me another letter with requirements, which I can completely fulfill. But I was like, yeah, could you have waited and delayed it 2 more days so I could have the silent approval? But anyway, more money because you have to apostille everything, translate everything. So it's like thousands of dollars, you guys, but it's all worth it. Shut up, Grace, and don't complain. Okay, I won't. All right, James, I got to meet my son's new girlfriend. Ooh, I was able to sit with them and listen and see how much he's growing as a person, an adult and young man in spite of his setbacks. That's such a beautiful thing. And how rewarding is that, right? How rewarding to see like, oh, look at this. I raised this kid and now he's becoming a good, wonderful human. I mean, he is not becoming, but he's becoming a wonderful adult. Because, kids are wonderful no matter what, even if they misbehave. They're so, so sweet. Let's see. I work with kids. I've been working with kids forever, tutoring and teaching swimming. So, yeah. And then you see, as a teacher too, I see them grow. And sometimes I see them, I become friends with the parents and I see the kids grow, like from teenagers to like 25-year-olds now. I'm like, what? It's so crazy. And they turn out to be amazing kids, people, humans, adults. And it's very rewarding. So I can't even imagine when it's your own son. That must be a very fulfilling experience. All right. So outgrowing yourself requires courage, doesn't it? Because it's easier to be the old version of yourself. Growth is disorienting because the old identity no longer fits. But the new one is not still fully formed. Like, for example, me moving here to Spain, like, it's not that my identity is going to change, but like my life is going to change. So I kind of am in between. But the trick with joy is to be joyful, even if you're in transition, right? It's just being joyful wherever you are. And why is it such a challenge to be joyful wherever you are? It is such a challenge. But I think the more we practice that, the easier it becomes, doesn't it? And that middle space between your old identity and the new one that's fully formed, not yet fully formed, psychologists call it the fertile void. It feels like chaos, but it's actually creation. And James says here, he's truly the best part of my life. Oh, the greatest gift I've ever been given. I'm beyond proud and happy, and my love knows no depth nor bounds thanks to him. That is so beautiful, James. Absolutely. Yes, I never had kids, but I can only imagine, right? It's just, they all say it's like such an unconditional love. And again, I don't have kids, but I can see how, that love is so pure and unconditional. I can totally understand it. David says your life will change, but you stay your positive self, Grace, and you will be okay. Thank you. My essence, look, I changed countries. This is my second immigration experience. Second immigration experience. I've never changed my essence. I've always been who I am and stayed. It's just you adapt to the culture. That's what changes. The Spanish culture is very similar to the Argentine culture I grew up in. So that kind of, and the language, of course, I'm a native Spanish speaker. So it helps a lot, to be honest, because I feel like the culture is very close to me. Argentinians and any Latin American can feel comfortable here. There's lots of Latin Americans. And by the way, FYI, they're doing exactly the opposite of what the US is doing. There's 500,000 immigrants here that are not documented. And guess what they're doing? Because they're working, productive citizens. I mean, not citizens, but people here in this country. They are going to document them. It's also an economic move because they're going to pay taxes and everything else, but something to think about. All right, let's see. David says, no kids, but I have 9 nephews. Damn, that's a lot of nephews. But I have a habit of saying I have to get home to my kid, referring to my dog Blade. Yes, of course. Your doggy is your kid. James says, that being said, since you haven't had one, Grace, do you want one? LOL. No, no, thank you. I've been offered many kids. You know, it's so funny because I have this maternal vibe and I tutored hundreds of kids. I really lost count. Like I've tutored forever and taught swimming. So, and I also taught school. So, I had a couple of kids. First of all, I had one kid. She was in the spectrum. She was so sweet. And she's so funny, too, hilarious child. And one day she's like writing something. It's like, if my mom and dad die, would you adopt me? I was like, of course. Then I'm like, I don't think I can afford this kid, but okay. But that was so sweet that she trusted me so much that she would be like, I would choose you to adopt me if my parents are not here. That, I'll never forget that. That was like over 10 years ago and I still don't forget it. Then I had a parent who I'm friends with, and I've known their kids since they were like 12 and like 14 or 15. Yeah, like no, 11 and 15 or something like that. And now, yeah, now they're 21 and 25. And we went out with the kids, with the mom. And the mom one time said, if anything happens to me, would you take care of my, the 25-year-old in the sense that, would you keep track? Would you continue to be like Auntie Grace with him because he's in the spectrum? And so she's always, concerned about him. And he's also gay. And, so now, especially with this, what's going on in the States. So I was like, absolutely. I'll always be Auntie Grace to him. And we stayed in touch with him. And he's 25 and he turned out to be an amazing, amazing man. And I adore him and we stay in touch. And with the mom too, the mom and I are friends. So David says, I'm a good parent to my best friend's 2 kids. I love that. You're like Auntie, not Auntie, oops, Uncle David, right? Uncle David. It's like we become kind of, not surrogate parents, but kind of like, if something happened to my parents, these people would take care of me, right? And that's a beautiful thing, that the parents and the kids feel your energy is so positive and caring that they would trust you with themselves and their kids. I think that's a beautiful thing. And that says a lot about you, David, for sure. So let's see. So becoming, this is the hook with your journey to joyful living. Becoming requires the bravery to tolerate not knowing. I need to tell that to myself. Becoming a resident of Spain requires the bravery to tolerate not knowing if my visa will be approved or not. And you're like, Grace, what's your plan B? I highly recommend Albania. Albania is cheap. Americans can stay there as tourists for a year, and you can apply for residence. The lawyers are like a third of the cost of Spain. The cost of living is a third. Like, guys, you can live there comfortably with like literally like $1,200 a month. I'm not kidding. So, I'm a digital worker, teletrabajadora, right? So my plan B would be Albania because I don't want to go back to the US. I'm scared. The US is scary right now. Let's see, plan B, Las Vegas. You always have a home here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That makes me feel so good. I would go back in with like, an alias name. Like, I am not Latina. I am Grace Smith. Oh, whatever, we'll call me a white name. My passport, instead of Graciela Isabel Frau, we're gonna scratch it all out. Grace Elizabeth Smith. How about that? I would open my home to you. Oh, thank you, David. That means the world to me. It really does. Thank you. You are so kind. You really are one of the kindest human beings on the planet. And real, because I've known you for a long time. So it's not some BS, like, yeah, it's real. I know the difference. I feel energy. And I feel the energy from you. It's real AF. All right, we're gonna go to another question because I am nosy. All right, let's see. Let's see. Ooh, what's this one is good. What is something you used to struggle with that you are better at now? Something you used to struggle with and you're better at it now. Patience. I used to be very impatient because I wanted things to be my way immediately, you know, when you're younger, right? Like, come on, give me the visa now. And now I'm patient and more regulated. My nervous system is more regulated since I've been patient. Yeah. So that's mine. So what is something that you used to struggle with that you are better at now? Tell me. Oh, James, I need to go for now, but much love to the graceful chat, to you, Grace, and to all those who come along in the replay crew. Besos, besos, besos all around. Besos to you, baby. Besos. Thank you for being here, and I'm going to read your what's up. I'm going to focus on it. I saw it. I opened it, but I wanted to kind of be focused because I just woke up from the nap and, you know, I'm going to read it and not even know what the hell I'm reading. So, Jose says, for me, anger. Got it from my dad. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Overcoming anger. Wow. That's, let me tell you, same. I used to struggle with that a little bit too. Yeah. And it was tied to the impatience, I think, also. So how about now? What do you do when something makes you angry, Jose? Can you give us a tip of how you handle it now? Betrayed by sins. Happy Valentine's Day, my love. Thank you for being here. I love you so much and appreciate your presence. Every time you come to one of the lives, it's always the sun comes up and is shining even brighter because all these wonderful people here are just sunshine, pure sunshine. I was totally looking forward to the live because I know that you lift up my spirit and I hope I do the same for you. David says, my job, even though you were struggling with your job, even though I was well educated, actually putting hands on a hurt person made me scared. Oh, I can imagine. But after they thanked me, confidence set in. Wow. Yeah. I would be, you know, I thought about that because I wanted to be a doctoress before I became an artist. But, you know, I have the soul of an artist, so it was inevitable. And a teacher, too. I have the soul of a teacher. But, yeah, I was thinking, like, if you become a surgeon, for example, and, you know, or a chiropractor, like, I would be scared because you know, like, if I had to open somebody up and like, what do I do next? Like, it would freak me out. Totally freak me out. David says, betrayed by sins. And to betrayed by sins says, hi, beautiful people. Thank you. You're welcome, my love. And Jose says, I see it as an experience to learn from. Oh, okay. So when you get angry, you're like, okay, let me learn from this. I like that. That's a very, it's a flip. So you flip it from a negative, which is anger, which is a low vibrational emotion, to something positive, which is growth and learning. I love that. I'll write that down. Love it. Let's see. Ooh, the next thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, so why comparison is blocking your becoming who you're supposed to become. David, before we go on with that, David says, I wanted to be a surgeon when I was a kid because of that kid skin operation. Yeah. Keep it as a game. That's it. I don't know. Let me tell you, it would freak me out. Cutting some, no, I can't. I can't deal with it. I can't. I did not look when I had my breast cancer and they, you know, had mastectomy and reconstruction. Even though it's right there, I wasn't able to look at it. when they took the, they don't have stitches, they have the ones that self-absorb or whatever, but they put like a big tape, and they took the tape. I was like this, and I asked my friend, my bestie was there, like, how does it look? 'Cause I did not want to look at it. It was scary. And then eventually I started looking, and because it was closed and it was healed, but I could not look at it. It freaked me out. Yeah. So yes, David. Yeah, I'm glad you became a chiropractor. Much better. So why comparison is blocking your becoming? Social media has distorted timelines. It really has, you guys. You see someone thriving at 23 and suddenly your path feels wrong. Okay, let's talk about social media. Hi, P Mal Knowledge 8949, sister again. I'm come back after many days to view your blogs. Thank you, honey. Good to see you. Thank you for being back. David says, I have a patient who had a double mastectomy. She never got breast reconstruction, but she's still beautiful. Yeah, I thought about that, but then I was like, I'm used to having something there. Like, even though my right breast doesn't move. She's like, she doesn't budge. This one moves, but this one stays put. This one is like a 21-year-old breast. This one is an undisclosed age. Yeah. But I chose not to have a double mastectomy because I wanted to keep my original breast that didn't have cancer or anything. So, and, so far I'm cancer free and I haven't had any reoccurrence, knock on wood. 5 years, going 5 years, which is a big milestone on April 1st. So a month and a half, I'll be 5 years. Oh, thank you, Malik. You're looking very beautiful. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Betrayed by Sins. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you all, guys. You're amazing. You're making my night. I was so sleepy when I woke up. I was like, I'm so tired. I don't want to put makeup on. But then I was like, you know what? We're both going to benefit from this, and I knew it. Oh, thank you, Betrayed by Sins. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Yay for being cancer free. Yay, Jose. You've been through the whole trip, Jose, right? Because I met you before I was diagnosed, I think. Yeah, I don't think, I know. So yeah, you've been, and I didn't tell many people. I didn't want to make it public. So I kind of had a very small circle of friends that I told. That was it. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't want that energy out there because a lot of people, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Leti Sharma says, God bless you, Grace. Make cancer forget where you live. Yes. Don't give it my address, please. Yes. Oh yeah, it's gonna forget. I am not, let me tell you, after cancer, I became vegan. I don't eat meat because it has hormones and stuff, and my cancer was hormone positive. I take care of myself. I keep my stress level low. I learned how to regulate my nervous system. It was actually a big, big, big lesson in my life. It changed me completely, but in a good way. David says, Angelina Jolie just put out an article about being proud of her scars. She got her breast removed because her mother died of cancer, and she wanted to lessen her chances. Absolutely. She probably had the BRCA gene, and when you have that, your chances go up very, very dramatically. I didn't have the gene, and actually nobody in my family had breast cancer. So I truly believe in the US, the food, the environment and everything does help cancer growth. That's my feeling. After being in Spain and eating here, the food, the EU regulates the food. There's like lots of things that the US allows that the EU is like hundreds of chemicals and things. And I feel like this life, people actually, the average lifespan for a woman is 87 years old versus the US it's 79, the average. So I feel like in the US, there's something that they're doing to the food. Like, it's just so bad, you guys. Don't eat processed food. Please try to eat more fruits and vegetables. I highly recommend. If you like meat, go ahead and eat meat. Make sure it's organic and they don't put any crap in it. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, Lati Sharma. Angelina removed her breast and had reconstruction. I did too. You can do it. You can reconstruct. They don't feel the same as your natural breasts, obviously. It's like if they chop off your leg, your prosthesis is not going to feel like your real leg. So it's the same concept, right? But it doesn't lessen her beauty. She's still a whole woman. Absolutely, David. Even though I'm telling you, there's a lot of cancer survivors, it takes a while to feel feminine and to feel like that's part of your body. I actually am kind of, because I'm an artist, I'm a little bit crazy. And so I actually named my breasts, and I did talk to the new, I call her Titty, Titty, T and T. And I talked to her. I was like, thank you for fulfilling the gap. And thank you for being here. And thank you for making me feel beautiful. And so if you talk to that part of your body as if it was yours, it really, in your mind, your brain doesn't know the difference. It becomes yours. And your brain is like, okay, she's one of us. So let's stop attacking it and thinking it's a foreign object. I truly believe that. Cells have intelligence. All right, that was a sidebar. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Letty Sharma says, but I'm a Tomb Raider fan. It hurts, David. It hurts my soul. Oh, well, yeah, because can you imagine? Like your mom died of breast cancer and you have that gene in you. That's hardcore stuff, man. That is, yeah. So, yeah, but I'm glad she did it, to be honest, because she doesn't have to go through the breast cancer treatment. It's brutal. And Betrayed by Sin says, I totally agree. Today's food is unhealthy. Yeah, totally. And in Spain, let me tell you, like the fruits and veggies taste different. Like in Argentina, they're like smaller. They taste like real. The US, they GMO everything. And so they make them shinier. They put like, oh, there's a bug there. They put like wax, so it's shinier and stuff. Oh my God. Here the fruits and everything is smaller. It tastes good. Go away. I have bugs in this apartment because I'm on the ground floor, and when I open the door, they all come in. There's no screen. They haven't heard of screen doors here in Spain, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, so the food here is, I've lost weight. Like I feel like there's less inflammation in my body. Like I don't even diet or anything. I just eat their food. Like I'm vegan, so I eat plants, you guys. So I lost, thank God, I lost weight. Yeah, and P. Malik says, sister, there you like eating rice and dal and roti or only processed food if you come into India. Then in my hand, I make tasty food for you. It's my desire for this life. Oh, thank you, baby. I love Indian food, 100%. It's delicious. And you can be vegan eating Indian food, and it's super delicious. Super delicious. I love it. David, I don't eat fast food in my diet. I meal prep for the week. That way I get my veggies. Totally 100% agree. I do cook because I do a lot of beans because, and legumes because I'm vegan, and that's where I get my protein. I cook daily, like I don't prep, because like rice, for example, if you prep it, it can get bacteria easily, even in the fridge. And the beans, they only last like 2 or 3 days. So you don't want to eat them beyond that. So I cook, if you do more like meat and stuff and put it in the freezer, yeah, but Spanish flies. Definitely. Yes, Spanish flies. And they're annoying. They fly like, I want to be on the live. Did you see how they cross? They do that all the time. Every time I have a live, there's a fly just crossing like, I am here. Look at me. Yeah, I'm like, go away. Let's see. Oh, David Wickers. Good evening from England. Well, hello. We are very close. I'm in Spain right now. I'm on the south on Costa Blanca. But we're very close. Welcome to the live, my love. P. Malik says, bugs, which creature, like mosquito or any? No, it's just like, probably like a fruit fly or something, or just a fly. No, they're not dangerous. They don't believe in screen doors in Spain, so I just leave the door open and bugs come in. I don't care if they come in because I want some fresh air, Let's see. Sometimes food banks don't give out the healthiest of foods, but at least they got a meal and not go hungry. 100% agree. 100% agree. Yep. Yeah. Um, let's see. Hi, Linka Beta. How are you, sweetheart? David Vicker says, thank you. You're welcome, my love. Oh, Linka Beta, thank you. You're so beautiful with or without makeup. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Sometimes without makeup, I'm scary. No, I'm kidding. This is just barely a little bit of eye. I don't even have eyeshadow. I lost my eyebrows to chemo, by the way. So I have to kind of like, I mean, not all of them, but I'm going to have my eyebrows nanobladed so I don't have to like do the makeup. So it's easier. What do you think, guys? Should I get my eyebrows nanobladed? I think that would be kind of fun. That would be badass. Thank you. I see the hearts. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better than like having to paint them. David says, we all love your outer and inner beauty, Grace. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. So let's do another question because hi, Nora, what? How are you, baby? Good to see you, my love. So let's see. Ooh, this was good. This is another question. And I'm asking questions because Penny, who's not here today, I love Penny. She's from England. She's 11. She was like, in 2 lives, she was like, can you ask us questions? So I'm like, listen to the kids because they know, right? So I followed her advice. So whenever she comes back, I'm going to tell her. She's going to be so proud of herself. So what advice would you give your younger self? Okay, let me sit down. Sit down more comfortably because I'm sitting down. Everything always works out for your highest good. Everything always works out for your highest good, younger Grace. You tell me now, what advice would you give your younger self? Betrayed by Sin says your beauty is always loved and appreciated. Thank you, baby. I love you. I love you. Don't tell Consuelo that. Don't tell Consuelo. Inca Beta says, do you like horses? Horse riding? I love horses. I used to ride horses when I was younger because my aunt had like a big ranch. And I'm not a very good horse rider, but I did it. And once I lost control of the horse because I didn't know what to do the first time I did it, I was like, how do I stop the horse? They did not even train me. They were like, go up on the horse. He's nice. The horse was like, oh, she's never ridden a horse. Let me give her a ride right now. I was like, he rode me around. I was like, help me. Anyway, Jose, go with the flow, learn from it and grow. Love that. Yes, go with the flow. And you learn from the flow. Yes. And then you grow from it. Beautiful. You should put that on a t-shirt and sell them, Jose. I love that. David, hold on to your family. That's all I'm going to say. I think you know the meaning of what I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. Yes. Hold on and tell them you love them, right? Daily. I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. But yeah, just do that. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Okay. What does confidence mean to you? Oh, no, don't worry, David. I know you're not down there. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, this is a ride. It's a roller coaster. It's not all ha, 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 ha. Like life. So this life is like life. It mimics life, right? Because we're all here sharing our experiences and helping each other and giving each other information, right? That's valuable. So, okay. So what does confidence mean to you? Confidence is, to me, not giving a damn what other people think about you. Just be yourself. Not giving a damn. And you know what? The older I get, the more I don't give a damn. But in a good way. Now, positive feedback or feedback from your friends, it's a different story. But like strangers, I don't care. Same, Linka Beta. If I need advice, pick a trainer who you feel comfortable with having around, like how I do. I had 2 trainers. Oh, that's fantastic. When you say trainers, you mean life coaches? Yeah, absolutely. Just yeah. And also, sometimes we don't even need like to pick somebody for advice. We can like learn from other people, like watch a video or be in a live, and we're like, oh, bing 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 bing, right? It just, something just hits you. You're not a downer. DM me, you're sharing, and David Marco, and you're sharing, or we're caring. Absolutely. Yeah, you're not a downer. There's no, and absolutely, I agree with Jose. It's just, that's life. We're sharing experiences there, and I shared my cancer journey. That's kind of like a downer. Linka Beta says, can I tell you something? Of course, honey, you don't even need to ask. As long as it's respectful, I'm okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and ask away, my love. Oh, this one's good. Beach or mountains? Beach or mountains? Both. Both. I rented an apartment, even though I shouldn't, because I don't have my visa yet, but I did. It's okay. It's not this one, it's another one. And it has a mountain in the back and the ocean in the front. That's like heaven to me. And that's why I loved LA, because you had mountains and ocean. Here's the Mediterranean Sea, which is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. The color is like turquoise. It's gorgeous. Betrayed by Sins, wow, amazing. Yes, thank you, my love. I joined basketball to fit in and be picked in better teams than PE. Oh, good. That's amazing. Do you like playing basketball? Like, do you play, in high school? Are you in high school? Hi, Album. Hi, I love Album ET or one Album ET, Album AY. I love the screen names. I love to try to figure them out, which I'm not very good at. I do have my contacts, Jake. When I have my glasses, you guys, I can't see anything. So tell me, mountains or beach? What do you like? I want to know, baby. I want to know. Hello Mountain doesn't have the same pow as Hello Beaches. Yes, I know. First, number one is beach, and then mountains. Yeah, beach is like, it's elite. I love the beach. And I don't necessarily like swim in the ocean, because I don't like to swim in the ocean. I'm a little bit scared of the ocean. But just being there is... Linka Beta says, yes, although I think I'm almost never enough. Oh, honey, you are more than enough. More than enough. Okay? So remember that. You just remember to love yourself and be who you really are. And that's enough. That's all we can do, right? Yes, although I think, okay. And David says, you are enough. Yeah, see? We're telling you. We're telling you, my love, you are enough. Definitely. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we were talking about comparing each other, right? You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. You're loved here. This space is safe and loving. So we got you. We got your back. And so comparing, that's, sometimes we don't feel enough. Okay, now you're going to see my jammies again. There they are. Sometimes we feel like we're not enough because we compare ourselves to other people, right? So there's research. I'm going to give you scientific backup. From Dr. Ethan Cross, University of Michigan, shows that heavy social comparison increases depressive thought patterns. So remember, you're comparing your inner life to someone else's highlight reel. You don't know that the other person, if the other person is going through something, terrible or whatever, right? So anyway, so that's a dangerous distortion, really. So here's a gentle reframe. Instead of asking, am I ahead or behind? Ask, am I aligned? Am I aligned with who I am? Am I aligned with the life I want? Am I aligned with joy? Am I aligned with peace? Alignment is actually peace. So here's the joy hook. Joy grows when you measure your life by alignment, not approval. I'm going to repeat that. Joy grows when you measure your life by alignment, not approval. And when we compare ourselves to other people, we're actually kind of looking for approval, right? We're all guilty of it. But remember, it's all about you. You're the only one who needs to approve you. You don't need everybody else's approval, really. Doesn't matter. I always say they're not paying my rent, so their approval doesn't bother me, right? That's just my practical side. David says, truth be told, that's why I quit Instagram. You don't not know what's real in Photoshop plus privacy is everything. Yeah, I know. Oh, you know that. Listen. And then you look at like the celebrities, like the Kardashians and what have you, and they're all like showing you, the best, their best side, or like they spend millions of dollars doing what they, like all the celebrities. It's like it's all fake. So why compare yourself to something fake? Something that's not real, that only certain people can achieve. Who cares, right? Oh, hi, Nurawad. Yo, yo, what's up? What's going on? All right, I'm going to ask another question. Let's see. Ooh, this one's good. Early bird or night owl? Night owl. I mean, when I first moved here, when I first came to Spain, because of the time difference, Spain is 9 hours ahead of where I was in LA, right? I would wake up like super early in the morning, and I was like, this is so weird because I've never been up in the morning. I would get shit done like so quickly. And then now I'm back to myself, a night owl. I know you may take it as a joke, but lost my job. My wife and I'm in debt. Do you have advice? Oh, honey, no, of course it's not a joke. No, why would you joke about that? Wow, okay, you lost your job. I'm sorry to hear that. Where do you live, honey? What country do you live in? No, honey, no, no, no. I want to end it. What do you mean when you say that? No, okay, so losing everything, your job, which is your income and how you survive, is very, in Germany, okay. Um, do they have unemployment in Germany? Like once you become unemployed, you can collect unemployment and they send you a check. Is there such a thing in Germany? Because if there is, then you at least will have something while you apply for another job. And as far as the debt, no, there is not. Okay. So keep looking for another job, definitely. And don't worry about the debt. I have a lot of debt too, believe me. I don't, and I stress out sometimes. And my work is up and down because I'm a digital nomad, right? I mean, it's not up and down, but it's like it's seasonal kind of. So sometimes I get a lot of checks. Sometimes, another month I might not get so many checks. So, or get the same amount minus a few because, it's a long story. But anyway, so I have a lot of debt, especially moving here. And just don't even think about the debt. Is there like bankruptcy or anything you can claim in Germany? Because in the States you can do that. And I know then you can't buy a house, but who cares, right? I don't think any job will take me. I'm autistic. Okay, I understand your concern and I understand what you're saying, but because you're autistic doesn't mean you can't find a job. You definitely can find a job, honey. Let's see. David says you most likely had a job before the one you just lost. You will find another. Let your family motivate you to keep looking. Don't give up. Definitely. I don't give up. Absolutely not. I know now, when we look at the situation, it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Forget the debt. The debt is like the least of your worries. Just forget about that. Right now, focus on finding another job. There's a million things that you can do. Okay. And then Linka Beta says, I'm an overthinker. Can you give me advice? Yes. I'm an overthinker too. Okay. So this is what I do. I don't know if it's going to work for you. I hope it does. Whenever those thoughts come in, like, they start like torturing you, right? Like, well, what if? I'm like, okay, shut up. I tell the thoughts to shut up. I'm not kidding. Because in quantum physics, those thoughts are in the ether, and if they see that your vibration is a little bit lower, they will come to you and attack you in the mind. Okay? That's how it works. So what I do is like, okay, these thoughts are trying to attack my mind. First of all, I'm low vibration right now because I'm worrying, I'm overthinking. So they have an opportunity to attack me. So first of all, I'm like, stop, shut up, leave me alone. And then I'm like, I just breathe, do like 4, hold 3, exhale 6. And I go, okay, I close my eyes and like, if the thought says you're a loser, I am a winner. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. So you just flip it. So you shoo them away first. You breathe. So your mind calms down. When you breathe, it's scientific. Your mind calms down. And then, and then just say, I love, and by saying all those things, you're raising your frequency, and the thoughts are like, oops, we can't go back in. So that would be my advice, sweetheart. Relatable. Well, I'm glad you can relate to it. That's amazing. David McMahon says, what AM you on? What you on about? I don't understand what AM you on about. Something medicine, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what AM is, sweetie. So you need to explain that to me so I can understand your question. David says, exercise and music clears on my overthinking. Yes, it does. Get lost in the songs and focus on not getting hurt. We're all overthinkers, in my opinion. Yes. And we always go to the worst case scenario, right? We always go like with the visa thing. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? They reject me. What do I do? What do I do? It's like, it's not happening yet. I'm stressing about something that hasn't happened yet. Why would I do that, right? Let's see. Linka says, I wrote twice, I'm useless and worthless in Japanese. Music is therapy. Oh, baby. It's good to just write it down so you see what's happening in your mind and then flip it. I am useful and I am worthy. So flip it. I love the flipping method. It works. Trust me, even if you're not feeling it, just say it. Your body and your mind don't know the difference. Your brain doesn't know the difference. Just say it, and your brain will tell your body, oh yeah, okay, I am useful and I'm worthy. David McMahon says, what you talking about? Okay, you came in a little bit late to the conversation, so maybe we're talking about stop performing and start being yourself, start living. So yeah, I'm into quantum physics, so maybe that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. It's you feel free to check my Quantum AF podcast, and you'll see how I tie it to spirituality and to real life, to practical life. Happy Valentine's Day, Dried Lemon! Yay! Dried Lemon's 37. I love the screen names. You guys are so creative with the screen names. It's so funny. I love them. All right, let's see. Okay, these are some signs that you are becoming who you really are. You tolerate less, right? You question old roles. Alone time feels nourishing. You crave depth. Approval matters less, and peace becomes attractive. This is not you becoming difficult. It is you becoming discerning. David says, there are lots of support groups. I haven't had a drink for 4 years yet. I go to AA every Thursday. That is so cool. I love AA meetings, David. I went to one for a friend. I took a friend there, and I was crying and relating to everything they were saying, because what they went through, it connected to me for my cancer journey, my cancer healing journey. And it was just, they're very, like, I wanted to keep going because they were so just beautiful. So I'm so proud of you that you're sober and you keep going to the meetings. Latashirma says, are you really into quantum mechanics? I am. I'm not an expert, but I am into quantum physics and all of that. And I'm learning. Like, it's the Newtonian world is over. So quantum physics, I'm fascinated by it. And I have applied a lot of quantum physics principles to my life. And it really has made my life better. Linka bet I'm weird that I wanted to spend Valentine's Day with my bestie. No, no, our friends are our Valentines, aren't they? Absolutely, babe. No, you're doing amazing. That's great. Yeah, I would totally listen. I'm here in Spain right now, but if I had to spend time with someone, yes, I would spend time with my bestie for sure. And you guys are my besties today because I'm here on Valentine's Day spending time with you. And that's just makes me happy. And Jose says, big kudos to you, David. Yes, right? Tamoshar, what's the channel about? Love from Scotland. Oh, thank you. Thank you for asking. It's called Your Journey to Joyful Living. So I have comedy here. I have chats like this about joyful living, how to live a fuller life, and how to come to yourself versus performing for other people, how to be you, your real self. And so I have comedy, I have characters, I have a Quantum AF podcast, we have Chat with Grace, we have like lots of relationship coaching live because I'm a relationship coach. So go ahead and subscribe. I think you're not going to regret it. Thank you for joining the chat today, Tamo Shantar. Linka Beta says, I'm from Romania. Great food, in my opinion. Yeah. Europe has better food than the US, I think, to be honest. 100%. Much healthier. David, thanks, Jose. I make friends here all the time, and I met Jose here, so join the lives. Thanks, Jose. Thank you for the shout out, David. Thank you. Yeah. Everybody becomes friends because this is a safe space. This is a community. This is your journey to joyful living. So you're helping me and I'm helping you. We're all helping each other on our journey to joyful living. Because what's life if you don't have fun, if you don't have joy? Ugh, boring. What's the channel not about? Says Jose, I'm dead. Jose. I love you. I love you. So funny. Tamo Shantar, sounds good. Self-actualization. What brought you to España? Good pitch. I subbed. Awesome. It's not even a pitch, it's the truth, but thank you. So what brought me here? Excellent question. Well, I don't know if you know the situation in the US. I am Latina. I am a naturalized citizen, American citizen. But I was scared. I was scared because they're kidnapping people. So I kind of had to leave because I didn't want to live in fear. And some people can ride it and live through it. I can't. So I decided to go to Spain and I'm applying for my visa. Whew. And if Spain doesn't work out, there's always Albania. I always say that. I love Albania. Let's see. India has better food. Let's see. India has better food than Europe or any other country for that matter. Indian food is delish. Marla Parati. Hello, Marla. Tamo Shantar says, I love Indian food also. Oh, Marla Parati, I love you and you're great. Thank you. So are you, baby. I love you. Much love to you. Thank you for joining us. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share, okay? Tamo Shantar, you sound scary. I'd never go. Don't go. I wouldn't go right now at all. Go anywhere else but there. David says, we fight for grace is hard, but we keep it clean and we're not mean. The other day, you guys, there was a fight. No, but not a fight. It was hysterical. Like 3 guys tried to be my Valentine. It was so adorable. I freaking loved it. Jose says, good positive souls are drawn together, David. Grace was the beacon for us and many. Oh, you're going to make me cry. Thank you. That is so sweet. I'm so happy to be here and form a community. You know, all of us are forming this community and have a safe space to just make our lives better. That's what it's all about, right? You self-deported because of the orange man t-shirt. You know, even though, again, I am an American naturalized citizen, but yes, I left. And I know a couple of people that are doing the same thing I'm doing, and we're in touch. And it's 2 women. One is half Latina, and the other one's a white woman. And they're all scared, and they left. And we're all kind of helping each other with this visa thing. We're all applying for the same visa, and we're all connected through other friends that they were like, you guys need to know each other because you're all there. So, yeah, Oh my God. But thank you for asking, baby. Thank you, Lati Sharma. David says, on the road to 10,000 subs. Yes, baby. And you won that fight. Yes, you did, David. Don't tell the others. Lati Sharma, I did. Thank you, baby. David says, nah, you didn't, pal. Oh my God, Lati Sharma and David, you guys don't start. I love this. This is so funny. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. You wish you won. Linkavika says, joke about what, my love? I don't know. I lost track, my sweet. If you can tell me. David says, another live, another time, buddy. It's all good, my friend. It's all good. You know, we're all just playing here, right? We're just joking around. We're just being silly. We're just being silly. Okay, my butt, let me tell you, this chair, I can't wait to move to my new apartment. The chairs are way more comfy. You know, in Spain versus the US, they rent the apartments furnished, like 99% are furnished. So this apartment that I rented, oh my God, you guys, when I'm there, I'm gonna do lives and you're gonna see the ocean. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. But anyway, I'm gonna do content from there. The furniture there is so much more comfy than this one. This one is pretty. I love this apartment, but my butt does not love the chairs. May I say that? Let's see. Jose says, I'm not in that battle because I'm not a fighter. You're a lover, right? Let's see. Chair en route, it shipped. Lati Sharma. You are so naughty. But yes, okay, well, thank you for the chair. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, this chair, and I know even Belle complains about the chair. Yeah, we all complain. Consuelo hasn't complained yet because she's too busy crying about David not liking her as much as me. Your apartment, David says, your apartment, the view is so amazing, isn't it? You saw it, right? That's why, please guys, send me good vibes that I get approved for the visa, please, because I put a deposit on an apartment. I'm going to sign a year rent, a lease. So they better approve my visa or else I'm going to be in trouble. So you guys, please send me good vibes. I'm begging you. No, I'm serious. I'm like, okay, calm down, Grace. You're okay. You're going to be okay. Everything always works out for your highest good. Okay, I got a good lawyer, got all the requirements I gave. We're going to just submit all the paperwork. Okay. Jose, what is a chair but just a hair with a C in front of it? Oh my God. David Marcus says, I even love the red sink. It's a red kitchen, David. When I saw it, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. When I saw it in person, I was like, so cool. I'm going to do like little cooking things there. I'm going to start doing some cooking stuff, maybe doing chat with Grace. Okay, sorry, I'm going to lift my leg. You're going to see my jammies. I'm going to do like chat with Grace from there, maybe from the kitchen while I'm cooking some vegan delights. So we'll see. But no, it's amazing. It's just, and then I didn't show the bedroom and the bathroom, obviously, but it's all fully like newly renovated. It smells like new. The video was real quick. It looks great. Thank you. Says you have a Moulin Rouge kitchen. I do. You see, okay, Jose, if you go to Instagram, you'll see the video. It's really cool. And I already paid my deposit, you guys. So visa, please. I think I have 99.9% chance of being approved. It's just, they got really strict now in Spain. If you guys want to move to Spain, the digital nomad visa got a little bit more strict. It's not impossible, okay? But it got more strict because people were committing fraud, which is so sad because they mess it up for all of us. I am a, online worker. I've been an online worker since the pandemic, for sure. Like, that's when I decided I'm going to just do everything online. Why just go to work like physically when I can do it online? I can teach online. I can produce the podcast online. I can even personal train someone online. So, because this is Lukey, we. Yeah, I'm telling you, the apartment, you guys are going to see it. It's amazing. And I'm just so happy. David, we're praying for you, Grace. We should all write letters of recommendations. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you so much. I know I am, and again, I don't want to get myself worked up because it's like, I tell myself, like, I survived cancer, okay? I survived cancer treatment. So it's like, this is just paperwork. So calm down, Grace. Do you guys talk to yourself like that? I'm like, chill out. But I'm human. We're all human. We have those feelings, and to acknowledge them and let them flow is that's what we need to do, right? We can't deny them. All right, let's see. Movies Cubic says, "Hey, ma'am, where you from?" You want to know? I'm originally from Argentina. Then I moved to the U.S. and now I'm trying to be a resident of Spain. So that's my journey to joyful living. Yeah, so this is my second immigration, so I was successful to immigrate to the United States. So now I will be successful to immigrate to Spain. Paperwork and all. Anyway, all right. Let's see. All right, let's do a few more questions. Belle could make it happen with her charm, but Consuela would seal the deal with fear. All right, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, check my sketch comedy section. There's a playlist and you'll see Belle and Consuelo. Yeah, I think you're right, David. Jose says, me Winnebago is yours, Winnebago. Hey, Van Liven, don't trash it. Let me tell you, I've thought about it. When I was in the US, I was like, like a tiny house or living in your van. I don't know about the van because I kind of like get claustrophobic, but like a tiny house, they're like 50 grand. You can get a nice tiny house, put it in a lot and whatever, and just, have your own nice little house. I don't like to sleep on a loft though, because you have to I don't like that. But there's some tiny houses that are just all ground floors and you can use the top for storage or whatever, and you can sleep downstairs. So anyway, let's go and see. Latino ship container houses are also popular. Yes, Leti Sharma, they are. And they're kind of cool because you kind of put different, you can just kind of like a puzzle, right? You can put them different ways. I saw one that was like a C and it looked so good, and they had like a little patio in the front. Super cute. Because I used to watch a lot of the tiny house channels and the, van living. I used to be fascinated by those. Movies Cubic, why ma'am? You from the Mrs. Country and to move to Ronaldo's country, Spain. You're so lucky. Oh, thank you. I love that you see it as football, right? Yes. Let me tell you, Argentina, we love our football. And Spain, I think they love it too. So yeah. David, the view of the Vegas Strip, it up all night, soul meat from a house, it's peaceful. Yeah, right? There's always, that's what I did when I went into that apartment with the sea views. And I say sea views because it's the Mediterranean Sea. It's not an ocean, right? I was sold. I was like, dude, I don't care what the house looks like. It's like, this is mine. So I feel you, David. It's one of those views that just gives you the peace that you can live there and be happy. Jose says, just let me know ahead of time so I can buy some red paint for the kitchenette. Let me tell you, I don't know why they did it red, but it looks good. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like red makes me excited to cook. Oh, Leti Sharma, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. Which country did you enjoy the most? I enjoyed all the countries because there were different parts of my life and different versions of myself. So I think I enjoyed all of them, and I am now enjoying Spain, and please pray I can stay. So yeah, my visa, come on visa. Come to mama visa. So anyway, yeah, I think every country gives you something, and there's, of course, no country is perfect, right? So there's gonna be things that you like and things that you don't like about a country, but yeah, so Movies Cubic says, by the way, your content on YouTube, I just saw you in my feed and I jumped directly in your stream. You're so beautiful, ma'am. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Happy Valentine's Day. Lati Sharma says, come to India if it doesn't work out. You know, right now, listen, my home are my bags. I have 9 bags, 6 big ones and 3 smaller ones. That's my whole life in 9 bags. So truly, the good thing is I can go anywhere and be okay. Because I have 9 bags. I have to FedEx some because you do not want to travel with 9 bags. I FedExed 5 and I traveled with 4 bags. So I FedExed them and they arrived here really well. If you ever need to move out of the country, door to door, shipping companies in the US, awesome. India is cheap and beautiful. I like cheap and I like beautiful, so hey, hey. Let's see, last movie you watched. Ooh, I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it might have been Bridesmaids. This is how long ago it was. Wait, no, it was something else. I can't remember the name. I have to check my watching thing on Amazon and everything. Jose says Spain will greatly gain if Grace gets a permanent place. I like that. I like that, honey. I like that. Bea likes that a lot because Bea wants Grace to be in a spine so she gets off her back in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Let's see. David says, someone said the U.S. is scary, and I get that, but I've been here my whole life. But that is true. I feel we have no leader, but it can be beautiful. Oh, listen, I lived in the U.S. forever. I would not have left if it wasn't for the fear of my community being persecuted by ICE. So if it wasn't for that, David, I would have stayed. I would have, I could have traveled to Spain or whatever. But I mean, immigration is a lot of work. So for me to immigrate to another country, knowing how much work it is and how much money you spend, is because I was scared, for real. And again, I have 2 other women that I'm talking to, and we're all helping each other. And they also left. They're like, I'm not coming back, because they're scared. So yeah, it's very scary. And a lot of people are going to ride the wave and everything will be okay. But for some of us, we just choose to go somewhere where we can feel comfortable and at peace. You know what I mean? Leti Sharma says, once you come to India, I'm keeping you. David won't have a chance. That I'm dead. I can't. I can't. Oh my God, you're so funny. David says, not getting political. No, we're not getting political. This is just factual stuff. If you watch the news, this is all factual stuff. We're not choosing sides or anything. We're just speaking truth. Movies Cuba says, Lati Sharma has a crush on you, ma'am. He does. Lati Sharma says, I like my women younger than me. What can I say? You're so cute. I love you. David says, I hate that I scared you. I'm sorry for your fear. I love you, girl. No, you didn't scare me. You didn't scare me. It's the country scared me. Oh, what they're doing. Okay, let me bring my leg up again so you can see my cute pajamas. Okay, let me take this off. I have house slippers. So anyway, all right, that's not a very flattering angle, but I don't care. I don't care. Okay. So this is a fan story about signs that you're becoming who you really are. So he says, I lost friends when I stopped shape-shifting to fit in. But for the first time, I felt free. Yes, freedom often requires pruning. Joy hook, because this is your journey for joyful living. Every version of you that falls away makes room for your truest self. I'm going to repeat that. Every version of you that falls away makes room for your truest self. Lati Sharma says, David says, those duckies, comfort is everything. Love the duckies. Yeah, I know, they're so cute. They're new pajamas, because I figured I'm going to buy myself new pajamas for Spain. I don't know why I wanted to buy because pajamas are very important to me. I already told you guys, right? Many times. Those pajamas are cute, ma'am. Thank you, Lati Jahar Sharma. Thank you so much. Movies Cube is 6. By the way, your age, ma'am, you so young and beautiful. Your husband got no work to do, only to love you immensely. Oh, that's so sweet. I usually don't tell my age because David says this. Grace would not share her age. She's ageless. I'm one of those people that I'm going to be 100 and still look like this. I'm not kidding. Because my family, they all age incredible. Incredible. I don't know what it is. Oh, David says I'm her husband in spirit. Yes, you are. You are so sweet, David. Oh, big heart. Leti Sharma, compete with that. Oh, he's going to come up with something. See, he's going to come up with something. We know that, right? Bill's 6th husband. Yes. Oh, yeah. She might take you, because she kind of gave up a marriage, Bill. She did. But I think she might accept you. You'll say. I'll let you know, honey. I'll let you know. I might accept you. Yeah, I love Belle. I love doing Belle because it's almost like I lived in the South for a long time. And a lot of people, like when I went and like first, I was like fresh off the boat from Argentina. They would be like, oh, you are the Hispanic girl. And I was like, I'm 20 something years old. The Hispanic girl, I'm not a girl. Like I was offended. But then, I was like, all right, they don't even know you're Hispanic. Everybody, oh my God, okay, true story. Everybody kept asking me, and I was like, they would kept saying, oh, you're from Venezuela. And I was like, Venezuela? And then it dawned on me, because I said, I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Buenos Aires, they thought I said Venezuela. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Jose says, the more you become part of the crowd, the more you get lost in it. Stand out. Yes, 100%. And it's all about approval. So here's some practical tools. Tool 1, I put stop asking for universal approval. It doesn't exist. Absolutely. Follow what energizes you, not what people want you to follow. Get comfortable being misunderstood. Yeah. Who cares if we're misunderstood, right? We'll find our tribe. Look, we're all finding each other here. We'll find our tribe. Let's see. Practice micro-authenticity. Small honesty builds identity safe. So say what you actually prefer. Voice the real opinion. Wear what feels like you. Confidence is accumulated authenticity. And the joy hook is every honest choice teaches your nervous system it is safe to be you. Let's see. David says, wait till the newbies meet Maurice. Oh my God. Okay, so Maurice and Baru are going live next week. I think it's on Thursday. Check the sketch comedy. Check the live section and you see Maurice and Baru. Oh my God. Oh my God, when Stephanie and I were like, we should put them together. Well, like, it's going to be crazy. Stephanie is one of my partners in crime. We do the Tias together. It's an award-winning mockumentary. Check it out. We have some episodes here on this channel. And if you want more newer episodes, subscribe to my Patreon. Definitely. Let's see. Movies Cubic says, I love your stream, ma'am. Stream quality is so good. Your voice is very polite and calm and soothing. By the way, device name for live streaming? What do you mean the device name for live streaming, baby? Oh, you mean like I'm just streaming from my phone, from an iPhone. That's all. If that's what you asked, if it's something different, let me know. Whoopsie. Let's see. Jose says the one true universal is love. Yep, agreed. Video plays. Hi, video plays. How you doing, baby, from Norway? Welcome back, my love. So good to see you. David says, I've seen that notifications are on. Yes. You've seen the Maurice and Baru. Oh, my God. But Yaka says, holy moly, you just look like the Indian actress Disha Patani. Oh, my God. Okay, let me look. I'm going to Google her. Disha Patani. Whoopsie. Let me see. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Girl, thank you. I look kind of like the comedian version of her. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Holy crap. Thank you. That is such a compliment. She's an absolute beauty. Yeah, gorgeous. So damn uncanny. Wow. I, yeah, I kind of can see the facial features. Okay, is it back? Is the sound back? Is it back? Can you hear me? Yay, you can hear me. Okay, so what happened is my alarm went off because I have something at 9:45. I have to take a medicine. And so it went off. And so now you can hear me. Ah, thank God. Okay, okay, because I wanted to continue this. So I'm gonna take my medication. I'm almost done with this. This is the medication I take to for as part of the cancer treatment. That I'm cancer free, by the way. Don't worry, I am super cancer free. Okay, so let me. So but anyway, so I have to take it at the same time. And in a year, I stopped taking it. So yay! But I had to take it for 5 years after I'm cancer free, just to avoid reoccurrence. So anyway, that's why. Okay, I'm so happy. I'm back. All right. I froze up too. Yeah, because I left the live like so I can turn off the alarm so it wouldn't go off again. Breathe, Grace. Yes, because David knows I get like whenever I have issues with it. Movies Cubic, you should do a home tour, as houses in US are very beautiful. Can we see Miss Beautiful? Oh, okay, right. But I am in Spain right now. And I do have, if you go to my channel, I have a section that I started called Travel with Grace. And I am actually traveling and showing you. Right now, I'm in Alicante, Spain. Spain, did you hear that? Spain, España. And so I am doing, like, I'm showing you my life here. I'm showing you, like, certain things about Alicante. And let's see. Oh, let's see. Biaya. Oh, we're going to help. So I like this girl from ages 13, 15. We're both the same age, and I had a huge crush on her then. And as time went on, I got more nervous around her. My heart beat it fast, and I got shaky. That's very normal. That's very normal, especially when you're a teenager. I saw her after 7 years, and she didn't see me. Those feelings came back. My heart started beating fast and shaky. Oh, and she didn't see you? What? Oh, that's heartbreaking. Did you go up to her and say, "Hey, remember me?" Maybe if you do that, you know, she'll remember you. I'm just saying, maybe try that, sweetheart. Yeah, but it's so normal to have that. I still have it. If there's somebody I like and, you know, there hasn't been anybody lately, but like you get that, yeah, like forever. I have pretty eyes. Oh, I love that. What color are your eyes? Video plays. By Leah says, I've had crushes on women in between, but I've never felt that sort of intensity or shakiness or nervousness. Some people will do that to you. It's called chemistry. And I don't know why it happens with certain people and other people it doesn't happen. I don't know, but I think it's just chemistry. Ma'am, I got a movies cubic says, I got a crush on my teacher. She looks just like you. Am I lucky? Oh my God. Okay, how old are you? How old is your teacher? So, you know, if you're underage, then it's okay. It's kind of like a mummy crush. If you're, you know, like in high school or in middle school, it happens. It's like you see kind of like your mom reflected in the teacher. And so you love her as a mommy. That happens a lot. And yes, you're lucky that you can feel like somebody is like your mom, that you love them and they will take care of you. So your eyes are brown. Nice. I like brown eyes. Mine are hazel. but they're kind of greenish. It's weird. But yeah, I had a feeling she liked me back during those years too, and I didn't act on it for many reasons. I hear you. I hear you. Maybe it wasn't meant to be, at that time. That happens sometimes. So don't feel bad about it. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. So it happens. Video plays, why do you always wear a hat? I don't know. Why do I always wear a hat? See, here's me without the hat because my hair is kind of hat crushed there. And also, why video play? Because I sell these hats on my store, like the State of Grace shop. So it's kind of like showcasing them while wearing something that's fun for me. Belia says, for the last few weeks, I've been thinking of her and I poured all my thoughts into a two-sided letter, which I would give to her if I run into her. Oh, that's so sweet. I know, honey. And David says, your body is changing. Girls are no longer yucky like they were when you were 10. Teenage years are tricky. Okay, so you guys tell me my jammies again. So girls are yucky at some point, right? Like you guys are like, girls just, okay, there's my jammies. There's this bug. He wants to be on the live so bad. It's so annoying. But anyway, we'll let him be. Video places. Oh, okay. That's why I wear a hat. I hope that answered your question. But, it's like my hair is not, like I didn't get it done or anything because it's expensive to get your hair done all the time, right? So I'm like, I wear a hat and I love wearing hats. It's kind of fun. So anyway, let's see. Oh, you guys, let me look at, okay, I'm going to ask you another question. Oh, Build a Place has something. I have two friends that don't like each other, but they both asked me if I wanted to hang with them, and I don't know who I should choose. Ooh, well, I would say, why don't you hang out with one day and with the other one the next day? Or if they know that you did, the other one is going to get mad. Is that why, sweetheart? I am Shan JD says, I fell in love with an emo girl. Isn't that a song? But you can't. Yeah, Video Plays, I hear you. Movie Cube says, ma'am, I want to buy just like your yellow pajamas. Can you show us? Oh, yeah. Well, I have an Amazon store and I'll put them there. Oh, because it's Sunday tomorrow, so they invited you on the same day. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I hear you, babe. Okay. Who do you have the most fun with? Who are you most fond of? Just look at it that way. Who makes you feel happier, right? Baya says the two-sided letter. Two-sided letter, I see. So you wrote like a long one because it's both sides. Jose says, I remember one week watching the 1960s Batman and seeing Batgirl for the first time. On Monday, I was like, you. But Friday, I was like, whoa, hello, puberty. That's a great visual because we can see like the change. I love that. Video Play says, I don't know what I want for my birthday. It's on April 28th. Oh, well, is there anything you need? I always, whenever people ask me what do you want for my birthday, I'm like, what do I need, right? Movies Cubic says, my name is Jamil. Give me a review album. My name, how did you feel listening for it? Okay, let me actually subscribe and I will support you, honey. Let's see. So your screen at Movies Cubic. Okay, let's see. My arm is showing so big. Movies Cubic. Okay. Oh, there you are. Scenes verse. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to subscribe to you, honey. Oh, I see. You have One Piece Season 2 Villain. Okay. I see you. I liked it. Thank you. Thank you for telling me about it, my love. I subscribe to you. And I'm subscribed to you, Video Plays 14. I think I am. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Let me make sure. Build a Plays 14. Let's see. Oh, no. I'm subscribing right now. There you are. I subscribe to you, my love. Okay. It's been 8 years. But I'm 11, I'm turning 12. Oh, I know. I have so many 11-year-old girls here on this channel. It's so awesome. I teach kids, so, you know, maybe that you feel that, right? Would it be weird to give her the letter because she hasn't seen me in 8 years? No, it wouldn't be weird. I don't think so. Do what you feel in your heart. What is your heart and intuition telling you? Do you want to give it to her? Give it to her. And how she reacts is none of your responsibility. Remember that, okay? So don't take it personal. Video Plays, oh, thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart. Movies Cubic says, thanks, ma'am. I would like and subscribe to you too. Thank you. Thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. If there's anybody else who wants me to subscribe to their channel, just let me know. I'm happy to do that and support you as you support me here. Or even if you don't subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to yours. Thanks, man. I will like and subscribe to you too. Thank you. David says, give her the letter. She might be flattered by it. At least you would know. Exactly. I'm glad you agree with me, David, as a guy. Yeah. I mean, if a man did that, I would be like, that took courage. And I appreciate that he did it. Like, I appreciate that in a man. Okay. So yeah, definitely give it to her. Mikey's chin is that? I love that. It's very smelly in Delhi, is it? Ooh, yeah, I bet, right? Yeah, well, every city has a smell, right? It smells here too. It smells like more like in Spain, like in Alicante, it smells like old houses. Like, you know, that musty smell kind of. Badia says, you should check out Disha Patani, Calvin Klein. That would knock you out. Oh my God. Okay, I'm checking it right now. Calvin Klein. Girl. What? I mean, I am so flattered that you said that because, oh my God, that bug. Did you see, guys? It's flying all over. Calvin, this is, wow. Yeah, she's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow. Video Plays, I'm scared because when I go downstairs, I hear a knocking through the wall. Yee, what's happening? Ooh. So, wait. So you hear a knock when you go downstairs. Okay, let me, there. So that's, do you have neighbors? Like on both sides or not? Because that could be it, right? Okay, it could be a neighbor. Like, look, where I live right now, temporarily, I'm in the ground floor and I have high ceilings. But the people upstairs, there's no carpets here in Spain. There's always like, you know, floors, like normal floors, like either wood floors or tiles. Ay, ay, ay. All of a sudden I'm sleeping and I hear like something literally dropped in my place. And I look around, there's nothing that dropped here. It's the people upstairs. So it could be your neighbors. Oh, Lati Sharma, don't tell her they're ghosts. That's scary. No, I don't like the ghosts. Ooh, no, 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 no. Vilde Place says, I'm like sharing a house with an old lady. Ooh, okay. Maybe the old lady fell or something, or, you know, sometimes, you know what? Older people can't can't hear well. So I used to live upstairs from an older lady, and her TV was so loud in her bedroom that I was like, I couldn't sleep. I was like this all night. David says, could be the pipes from a furnace. Be brave, it's probably nothing. Yes, it's probably nothing. I agree. I agree. And Vilde Place says, but she's so old. I know, it scares you. Does it scare you that she's so old? Is that what it is, sweetie? Because it can be scary. I don't know why when I was younger, I was a little scared of like my great-grandmother. She was like in her late 90s and I was a kid. Yeah. I don't know, kinda, yeah. I know. And it's terrible to say it and admit it, but you know, we're honest here and we don't judge, even though it's terrible. But it's true and it's human, right? It's just part of the human experience. I don't know why they scare. I don't know, girl, but I totally get it. Yeah. My great grandmother scared me. Not my grandmother, but my great grandmother. She was so old. She was almost like 100. Lati Sharma says, ghosts leave you for good if you confess your love for them. Who told you that? I never heard of that. That's wild. Wow. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, I don't even want to talk about it because it scares me to talk about it, but I had some experiences. Oh my God, my knee shows like so big. Sorry, guys. It's because of the way it is. Everything shows huge. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, better. Okay, I see it. All right, so let's see. Vilde Place says it's totally fine, but I am Vilde Place, but it's okay that you call me Video Place. I said Vilde. Did I say Video Place? I said Vilde Place. I think I said Vilde Place. Maybe I said Video Place because my brain I had a brain fart. Because yes, I had a brain fart because I'm talking so much. I've been talking for like 2 hours. So my brain is kind of like, Letty Sharma, true love never stays. Huh? Really? Oh no, Video Place. Wait, I called you Video Place because I don't see anybody calling you Video Place. Okay, it was me. True love never stays. Okay. I don't know about that. How do I feel about that? Girl, she's calling me Lati Sharma for days. And it's Lalti Sharma. Listen, guys. I'm just like, okay, I renamed you. How about that? Vilde Place. And I called you Vilde Place before. But I think it was a brain fart with Video Place. Lati Sharma, no. Lati Sharma, you're going to be Lati Sharma for the rest of my life. Jose says, a ghost is just the original host. You're just the visitor. Be nice and you'll never look over your shoulder twice. I like that. Where'd you get that from? That's very good. David, she calls me stud all the time, but that's fine. That's hilarious. You guys are so funny. I love you guys. So funny. I can see myself in my pajamas. I don't give a damn, do I? Okay. But I have the Hall of Fame t-shirt, which makes it better. Noku. Okay, I'm going to call you Noku. Are you mad at me right now? No. Why would I be mad at you, baby? I'm not mad at all. Okay, so I'm going to have another question to ask you. Ooh. If you had a superpower, what would it be? If you had a superpower, what would it be? Listening to other people's conversations. I don't know why I want to listen. I'm so nosy. I think that would be it. How about you guys? Jose says, no hate here. Absolutely agreed. Noku says, you're beautiful and beautiful that your husband will have your own life. I don't have a husband, and thank you for calling me beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Lati Sharma, invisibility. Yes, I love that. You know, sometimes I feel invisible with certain people. Do you guys feel invisible sometimes? Or sometimes, like, too much attention. Like when I did stand up, like I got too much attention because you're the focus. And I still do stand up, but not as much. So, yeah. Let's see. Invisibility, Jose, to pick the perfect ripe avocado. I suck at that. I'm actually really good at picking the right avocado. You just have to touch them. They have to be not too mushy and not too hard. And it's like that middle ground, right? And yeah, I love avocados. I eat avocados every single day. How about you guys? Do you like avocados? It's a superfood, by the way. It's really good. All right. Anybody else want to tell me what their superpower would be? If you had a superpower, what would it be? Let's see. All right. If I, oh, thank you, Noku. You're kind and lovely to me and keep moving forward with your life. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You're so kind. I appreciate you. Okay, since the superpower question, I feel like they answered. What is your comfort food? Sorry. What's your comfort food? Oh, Lati Sharma says, I would love to create clones. Okay. Yeah, I think they do that. But you would like to have the power to be like, ding, I created a clone. David says, my superpower would be to fly to Spain like Superman. You know, they have planes for that, right? But I love that. Lati Sharma, clone of Grace, clone of Disha Patine, clone everybody. Ooh, okay. Did I kill her name? Patini, right? Disha Patini. I love, she's gorgeous. Jose says, not too mushy, not too hard. My dancing name. I love that. All right. What's your comfort food? What's your comfort food? I don't know. Ice cream, vegan ice cream, and cookies. I know it's one food, but those are my two things. How about you guys? What is your comfort food? Tell me. Is anything chocolate, says David. Ooh. Jose says chilaquiles. What is chilaquiles? Latisha, mine is Grace in a beanie. Looks like a snack. You're so funny. It's so funny. I love it. Yeah, okay. Well, you should get the beanie. thestateofgraceshop.com. Get the beanie, Lati Sharma. How should I call you? I mean, to me, you're always going to be Lati Sharma. I know. I know it's Lalit Sharma. But see, I saw the L as a T. I kind of like blend it together. So, all right, let's see. Noku says, fly at God. If you want to be there, God blessing comes to you. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Yes, just go to God and his blessings or her blessings are going to come to you. Jose says, think of fancy breakfast nachos. Okay, I like that. I love vegan nachos, by the way. David Marco says, we are going to rumble for Grace Buddy 3137. Lalit Sharma. Lalit Sharma, that's his name. Bow, 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 bow. Lalit Sharma. Okay, I'm going to say it right. Lalit Sharma. Lalit Sharma. Did I say it right? I think I did. All right. Let's see. Noku says fancy and not just a place. What are we talking about? Fancy, like your comfort food, like in a fancy place and not just a place. Okay, I hear you. Jose says, hey guys, before you start the let me sell the tickets. Latit Sharma. And if I screw it up again, don't hate on me, okay? Latit Sharma. Love hearing it. That's good. Latit Sharma. I'm going to remember. If in the next live I mess it up, just go, girl, remember, my name is. So remember that song, my name is Slim Shady. So go, my name is Latit Sharma. Lalit Sharma, not Latit Sharma. See, I'm going back to it. Okay, Jose, Latit Sharma, Late Sharma, Lucky Charms. Lalit Sharma. My name is Lalit Sharma. Okay, I said it right this time. All right, I baptized you. Lalit Sharma, okay, I know. Sorry. I mean well. You know that. I love you and I mean well. It's just me. Okay. I've been talking for 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I want to keep going. I don't know about you guys, but I want to keep going. Okay. Um, David says, I never thought I would hear Grace sing Eminem. That's so cool. Thank you. Thank you. I like to sing. I'm not good at it, but I like to sing. Do you guys like to sing? And if so, what is a song? Let me see. I had a question here. What is a song that makes you feel better? What is a song that makes you feel better? I know this is going to sound crazy. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Okay. You know why? Because growing up in Argentina, okay, they were like, oh, you have a big butt, whatever. And now it's like good to have a big butt. But back then it wasn't. And so that was always like my hymn. I like big butts and I cannot lie. All right. Lati Sharma. I said it right. It's all good. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Jose, don't forget, he 3137 at the end too. No, I ain't going that far. My God, this bug is so crazy. Jose says, Love Shack. Yeah, Love Shack. And what is it? The B-52s, right? Lati Sharma. Lalit Sharma, Lalit Sharma, Lalit Sharma, until I found you. Oh, Eliana Rainone, you've got something on your face. What do I have on my face? I have my nose, my eyebrows. I don't know. Did the bug land on my face? Ah, I don't know. It's been driving me nuts. I had a bug. Did you guys see like a light or something? So weird. Yeah, right? It was I hope it's not the bug, girl. You're scared me. But this bug is like, whenever I get a bug here in this apartment, because I already told you guys, I leave the door open because Spanish people don't believe in screen doors. And so I always get one bug and it's always flying around me constantly. And I don't want to kill it. Oh, Jose, you need to get a fly trap. I don't know if they have that here either, because, you know, they're just, let's see. P. Malik Knowledge, good night, sweet sister. Again and again, I have been watching your way of words and videos. You need to rest. Bye-bye. And, oh, wow, it's 2:42 there. Oh, yeah, go to sleep, honey. Sweet dreams and sleep well, my love. Video. I said video plays. You're right. See, I caught myself now. Vilde plays. Better. I'm sad because I make a video, but it didn't get any likes or comments. Oh, honey, I'll go and like it and comment. Lalit Sharma and Vilde plays. See, I'm learning. There's this thing on your face. I think they call it beautiful eyes. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Oh, thank you, says Vilde Place. You're so welcome. David Marcus is 3137. You stole my line. Wouldn't it be easier to call him 3137? That'd be easy. Let me try my dirt, David, and smooth like that. When you guys start just messing around like that, it makes me so happy and makes me it tickles me. It's so funny. I love it. I love it. Okay, you guys, let's see. More questions. Ooh. What's a random act of kindness you've experienced? What's a random act of kindness that you experienced? A lady gave me once a nail file because she bought a lot and she was like, here, just have it. I was like, thank you. Eliana says, what lip liner do you use? I don't know. I bought it on Amazon. If you go to my Amazon store, it's in the link is in the bio. You'll see which one I bought. And I like it. I just put it on and then I put the lipstick and it looks very natural. A simple hello from a total stranger, that's a random act of kindness that you've experienced. Yeah, isn't that nice when somebody does that? It's just, I love that. Ileana says, thank you so much. You are welcome, sweetheart. David says, a hug from people who I help at food banks. We should all have food. Absolutely. Agree with you 100%. Yes. Yes. I'm going to drink a little water because I need to hydrate. All right. Whew, I feel better. Yeah, I agree. We should all have food. Nobody should go. That's like a human right. It's a basic right. Eliana says, thank you so much. You're welcome, my love. David Marco says, a hug from people who I help at food bank. Oh, okay, I read that. Eliana says, are you Italian? I am. Okay, funny you asked that because okay, so I am a part Italian, part Spanish, and part Austrian. That's my heritage. So I'll have a lot of Italian. But my Spanish heritage is from Galicia, and it's a very like strong pull from that bloodline, very strong. So what part, yeah, right, Eliana? Oh my God. What part of Italy are you from, my love? David says, nobody should go hungry, especially children. Agreed. Nobody should go hungry. Nobody. And children, and what we're reading about they're doing to children now, from those files. I am so mad. I can't even tell you, but yeah. The kids, kids should not go hungry. Sienna, that is so beautiful. I love that. I've been to Sienna a long time ago. Jose says, Grace, if you need a quick bathroom break, just get the flight to entertain us while you go. You're so funny. Sienna. Ayokada says, hey, I just wanted to say that you're really pretty. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. You guys are so kind. So kind. Lalit Sharma, 3137, says, we need TT to feed children. She can't because she's fake. She can't. The other one might, but not Titi. I love that you remembered. David, it breaks my heart. I know. Yeah. We'll talk about it on the DMs for sure. Yeah, it's... Anyway, Jose Ortiz says, Sienna, I have a crayon of that. I love that. Aiko Hada says, I like your hair. It's so beautiful. Thank you. And I haven't done anything to it. It's just, yeah, it needs a little... I need to go to the hairdresser because, like, I don't know what to do with my hair. I'm not really good at that. But thank you so much, my love. Thank you. It means the world to me because I went through chemotherapy and I was bald in 2022 and it grew, and this is my real hair, and it grew so shiny and healthy. I was like so happy because hair is important to a woman. It really is. It's like one of the most important parts because, I don't know, it's like our crown, right? Let's see. Ooh, okay, this one's good. Jose says, I'll do your hair. I don't know hair, but I'll do it. maybe I can teach you, like we can look at a YouTube video and take it from there. David, when you were bald, you were still beautiful, Grace. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. I think I have pictures and videos and stuff on my socials about that. Yeah. The only thing is when you're bald, you don't know this, but in the winter, it's kind of, your head gets cold when you sleep. So I had to wear a beanie for bed. Oh, Noku, thank you. You're not alone. You're with God. Yes, God is in us, right? So we're never alone. Never. Because it's in us. Our higher self. That's where God meets us. Blonde too. Yeah. I was blonde before chemo, and then this is my natural color that came out after chemo because my natural color was auburn hair. And then it turned a little bit more like brown. And then after chemo, black. I don't know why, but Ileana says, I'm naturally blonde. I love that. I was blonde when I was little. Do you do la? No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna call you. I'm pretending I don't know your name. What was it? Lalit Sharma. I know. I'm just messing with you. Do you wear ponytail? Yeah, I do. Actually, I wear my hair up with a clip because that's like super comfy because, you know, the hair is hot. So let's see. Aiko Hara, you kind of make me remember my grandma. I love that. I don't mean to say that you're old. No, I know what you mean, or something like that. But the way you're talking is reminding me of her. I actually lost her 5 years ago. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry. And I'm happy that you can see part of your grandma in me, and it reminds you of your, you know, I remind you of your grandma. That makes me happy, and it makes me feel special. So thank you for sharing that. Jose, it feels weird on a pillow. I know because I shaved it long way back during one hot summer. Oh my gosh, you did? Yeah, it's weird. I know, it's so weird on a pillow. I know, it's like you can feel everything. Eliana says, yeah, yeah. David says, sorry for your loss. And should I mispronounce your name? Lalit Sharma, 3137 says, question for the blonde. Do you think people think you're dumb? Eliana says, can you listen to one of Freya Sky songs and tell me what you think? And Eliana says, no. You know what happens? In the US, yes, they treat you different if you're blonde, but in other countries, they don't. I don't think it makes a difference. Eliana says, I'm actually really smart. Of course, the hair color doesn't mean anything. But people have that misconception in the US because it's a thing, you know, dumb blonde, which is so dumb. The concept of dumb blonde is dumb. P. Malik says, sister, can you see any ghost in your backyard or where how she look white and fairness like you or Indian girl like Priyana Chopra now doing a film like Jyoshina with legend? I don't know what you're trying to say, but are you calling me a ghost because I'm light skinned? Liana says, I'm in Canada. Ooh, Canada! Canada! After Bad Bunny's Super Bowl, it's Canada, right? It's not Canada anymore. Lalit Sharma says, it's okay, call me whatever. Okay, good. Exactly. Jose, hi, whatever, 3137. I love it. Call me whatever. And he's calling you literally whatever. Canada. Yeah, Canada, 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 with the accent. Canada. I love that Bad Bunny named all the country. It named Argentina first, Chile, Argentina, because he went from south to north, and that's why it ended with Canada. Canada. That's what's up. So Canada, Canada, Canada. I don't know what Canada is. Sounds like a food, like finger food. So anyway, you guys, all right, I'm gonna ask one more question. Let's see. What country do you want to visit someday? I will listen to Freya Sky, my love. I will. Let me put it on my here, Freya Sky. Okay. I will. I will. And if you come on the next live, I'll let you know what I think. Oh, so one country you want to go to is Bahamas. David is Spain. Because I first heard of Canada as a Mexican shoe store before I knew it was a country. España. So David, you want to come to Spain? You are welcome. You have a home in Spain, always. My little beach condo that I'm gonna rent and hopefully get the visa, you guys. I need to get that visa. All right. I've heard great, Lalit Sharma, I heard great things about Spain. Apparently Grace lives there. Now, yes. Eliana says, I know, right? Yes. All right, you guys. I want to stay. You guys want to stay? You guys want to stay? I want to stay. I'm just like, it's been 2.5 hours, you guys. This is so awesome. Jose is welcome to Spain. Don't mind the flies. Yes. You want me to stay? Okay, Leanna, I'll stay. I'm going to drink some more water. Water. Okay. All right. I'll stay. All right. I'm an athlete, so I can do it. Annie Ode says stay. Oh, thank you, my loves. Okay, I'm gonna like get more comfy. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna raise, you're gonna see my pajamas again. My pajamas. I'm gonna put my leg up here. There you go. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. So there we go. My leg is up there. I don't know why. Let me tell you, it's so, what's her name? Belle's accent is so catchy that sometimes I find myself, right? It's just speaking like Belle. David says, trophy lives should last forever. Yes, I know. Eliana says, what song are you gonna listen to by Friar Sky? I'm not sure. I put her on my queue here. I don't know. Oh, she's 16. Oh, Instagram, YouTube, let's see. I can't play it. I would play it, but then there's copyright things on YouTube. And, but I will definitely listen to it, my love. I promise you. Lalit Sharma says it's 2:54 p.m. in India. Oh, p.m. I log off in a bit. p.m. or a.m.? Is it 2:54 in the morning? Because p.m. is in the afternoon. Jose says more yay if you stay. Thank you. Annie says they're so cute ducks. I know, aren't they cute? I don't know. I'm such a girly girl. I love, and I know my leg looks huge because it's like first there, but I don't care. She's my idol, says Jan. Okay, I see why, baby. I'll listen to it. I promise you. Eliana lives in Canada. She might be Indian. There's a lot of Indians in Canada. Eliana says, and you too. Thank you, honey. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to leave that on a queue. And, all right. So here, this is the last segment of the talk that I wanted to have with you. So we're talking about finding ourselves, right? And stop performing and be more yourself, right? Who you are. Okay, let me move this a little bit. All right. Oops. Okay. This. All right. Is this better? Okay. That's it. All right. So you know what? You don't find yourself. You allow yourself. You were never missing. You were just layered with expectation from what you need to be. Imagine who you are. This is really good. Imagine who you are without fear, conditioning, roles, and approval seeking. And that person is already inside of you. Remember that. Let's see. Read some of the comments. Lalit Sharma says, Eliana lives in Canada. She might be Indian. And Eliana says, no, I'm not. And Jose says, Grace, best advice, duck it. Yes, duck it. Duck it, right? This is the whole point of this live, duck it. Yeah, we don't care, right? What other people think. Let's see. So what would your life look like if you trusted yourself fully? Think about that. What would your life look like if you trusted yourself fully? Right? When I trust myself, that's when I make the right decisions. When I'm like going back and forth or I'm like doubting, but when I trust myself, what my gut feeling is saying, my life becomes so much better. How about you guys? When you trust your intuition, is your life better? Let's see. Lalit Sharma, Liana plus frame plus one. Do as Grace says. There's an Indian deep in your soul. Eliana says, I know my last name is weird. It's not weird. Rainone. That's Italian, right? It sounds Italian to me, right? Whoops. Why is this? Okay. I think this wants to look at my ducks. They're my ducks. Um, Boring. I like to take risks. Yeah, totally. Same. We have to take risks, right? If we don't take risks, then life is very, very boring. Jose, my life would be in tune with that universe, right? Yeah. When you trust your intuition, right? Absolutely, 100%. All right, so becoming yourself is not a one-time event, it's a lifelong unfolding. There will be seasons where you feel clear and seasons where you feel like you're dissolving. Trust both, because confusion is often the doorway to expansion, believe it or not. And this is the final joy tagline, okay? Joy is not reserved for the fully formed, it belongs to the courageously becoming. You hear that? Yes. When we change and we become who we really are supposed to be, that's when joy is like at its peak. Yeah. And no matter what our circumstances are, if we are who we are and we're happy with who we are and we love ourselves, all is good, right? Uh, ooh, he says, ooh. I'm going to hydrate a little bit more. Oh, okay, so in Spain, I'm not gonna show the brand because I don't want to advertise. Um, so you open them and this stays on, like, and so you have to learn how to drink with that on the side. I've mastered it. Lalit Sharma says, if I trust myself too much, I'll believe some naughty things, Grace. We have to limit our imagination. Well, one thing is your imagination, another thing is your intuition. It's two different things. So if you learn how to discern between both, right, then way better, way, way better. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to have to go because my voice is, it's like I mean, I love talking. I'm just like, my voice needs a break. It needs a break, but I wanted to tell you, I'm looking at my channel and I wanted to tell you the lives that are coming up. So Belle is going to be live. Let me actually, hold on. Let me get my, my appointment book and that's going to be easy. Yes, I'm old school. I have one of these and I have it highlighted. How cool is that? David Marco says, I always refer to myself as a drunk because half my life I will always be in recovery, but it is what it is and I won't go back to that life. You're not a drunk anymore. That was another version of you. So be careful what you manifest, because if you call yourself a drunk, then you're still believing that rhetoric, that story. And that's your old story because you're not anymore. That's my 2 cents, babe. Eliana says, once I ended up at a gas station when I tried to go to Brown's. Oh my God. So I agree. That's so funny. Jose says, awesome episode. Thank you, honey. You guys make it awesome. You guys make it awesome. But let me tell you what's going to be. February 18th, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Central time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Spain time, 7 p.m. English time, England time is going to be Belle. So she's going to be live. She's a lot of fun. Belle has a pet alligator named Tracy, and she lives in a trailer park. And she gives you very sassy advice. She reads fan questions all the time. That's her thing. And she answers them live. So, okay. So on Thursday, the 19th, same time. My lives are always at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Central time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Spain time. It's going to be on February 19th, Maurice and Baru. You can't miss that one. You guys, for the first time, Maurice and Baru. Maurice, the French ladies man, and Baru are going to be live together. That's going to be quite an episode. Okay. And then, if you're a quantum nerd, it's going to be Quantum AF on February 20th. That's a Friday. Same time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Central time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Spain time, 7 p.m. British time. Is going to be Quantum AF. And I'm going to have 2 TikTok lives on February 19th and 20th, which is Thursday and Friday. And that's going to be at 1 p.m., 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And it's going to be at 5 p.m. Spain time, 4 p.m. English time. And then next Saturday, you guys, I would love to have you back here on Chat with Grace, same time, same place, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Central time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Spain time, 7 p.m. British time. And I'll be here chatting with you. And we have a topic that's going to be kindness is power. Ooh, that's going to be juicy. We're going to talk about that. Let's see what more comments we have. Bill is my mommy, says Lali Sharma. Lali Sharma. Eliana says, oh, tell her I said hi. I will, Eliana. You should definitely stop by. She'll love you. David says, Belle is my fiance. I love it. Yeah, 6 husband. Jose, we're all the sum, but you're all complete, said Grace. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And this is a safe, loving space. No trolls allowed. We're going to kick them out, right? That's what we do. Bye, Felicia. Eliana says, we got a family in the chat. Absolutely. This is what it's all about. We're building community, family, right? And it's your journey to joyful living, which is all our journeys to joyful living. And that's how we support each other. David says, 3137, about to meet Belle's pet alligator. Lily Sharma says, she has alligators? Yes, she has a pet alligator. She has a pet. I have a pet alligator named Tracy. Yeah. You want to see her? I think one day I'm going to show her on the live. Yeah, she don't eat my head, but she eats other people's head. Let's see. Scarlett, hi, honey. I have the worst Valentine's. Oh, baby, why? Eliana says, good for you. Yeah. Oh, you need to stop by, Eliana. You're going to love Belle. 3137 is hungry, said David. Oh, my God. He's hungry. Jose, in this family, we all sit at the grown-ups table. Yes. Even though we have kids, and the kids are so good and smart, and everybody is kid-friendly here, which I love. Thank you for doing that. Because, you know, nothing more precious than kids. Nothing. We need to protect them and love them. And okay, Scarlett, tell us, baby. We're gonna help you out. Why did you have a bad Valentine's Day, baby? Tell us. We're here for you. Lali Sharma says, Miss Penny. Miss Penny? Who's Miss Penny, baby? I don't know. I don't know. Call me ignorant. Eliana says, I have no kids, though, but I love them. Yeah, right? I love them too. I work with kids and I'm super protective. Let me tell you a story. It's really funny. So I was teaching school. It was a very private school. The kids in class were like 10 kids per class, right? And so there was a group, I was teaching them Krav Maga, which is a martial arts to defend themselves, right? Because I'm very protective of them. So I asked to teach them Krav Maga, and, you know, we called it self-defense, right? And I did. So I had a class, and so one of the kids, you know, we were on a field trip outside, and the kids were dispersing, and I was like, guys, like, I was not screaming, but I was like, guys, come on, come all here. And they were like, why are you yelling? I'm like, I'm not yelling. I just want you guys to be close to us, to the teachers, because there's, you know, I don't want anybody to hurt you. And so the girl asked, well, Teacher Grace, what would you do if somebody hurts us? And then one of the kids goes, oh, Teacher Grace would kill them. Like they knew. Yeah, they knew. They were like, oh, you don't mess with us because Teacher Grace, oh, she's gonna unalive people. Yeah. But no, I would never unalive people. Now, if somebody has, threatening their lives or whatever, I'll defend the kids 150%. Yeah, stranger danger. That's right. No, I was like, stay with us teachers, because they were, you know how kids are. They're kids. And so, yeah, so I was just like, no. Letty Sharma, Penny, the 11-year-old, I miss her. I know, she's so sweet. I love her. She'll be back. She was there on bail with Belle. Lali Sharma, Ileana, I feel bad that you don't have kids. We should fix that. You're terrible. Lali Sharma, let's get you married. Eliana says stranger danger. Yeah, well, that's from the kids. Yeah. Movies Cubic says, how should I have kids? I'm fresh. Yeah, exactly. You don't, and also you don't have to have kids, right? You don't have to have kids. That's another conditioning and programming that they tell us, oh, you need to have kids, because if not, you're worth nothing, or you don't have a life or whatever. I don't have kids and I'm happy. And I teach kids and I protect kids. And again, like the kid said, she was pretty right. I'm not going to say she was wrong. She was right. But that's my calling. It's not to have children of my own, but to teach other people's kids, teach them Spanish, teach them how to swim. I used to be a swim teacher back in LA. So Scarlett says that's what happened. What happens, my love? Let me see. Did I miss it? I don't see it. What happened, baby? Tell me why you had the worst. If you want to share with us. If you don't, I understand, baby. Okay, Movies Cubic is, by the way, you ever been in a relationship? Oops. Who are you asking? Me? Yes, I was married before. Yes, of course. Of course. But now I choose to not have relationships. And I don't know, Eliana. I mean, if you want to answer, remember, you don't have to answer questions if you don't want to. And same for me. So don't feel obligated to answer. And it's all good. It's all good, my loves. Okay. Whew. I need another sip of water. I'm telling you. Whew. Oh no, art and more. You have cancer? Oh baby, I'm so sorry. I have to saving my hair tomorrow. Okay, so tell me, are you doing chemo right now? What's going on? Tell me. If you are concerned, you're doing chemo, okay. And Lalit Sharma, Ileana, how old are you? Yeah, we need to make sure they're, over 21. Okay, so you're afraid. I'm so sorry for your diagnosis. But I can tell you about my experience. I lost my hair, of course. I shaved my head, and that was in 2021, late 2021. And in 2022, I finished chemo and radiation in March. And 4 years later, is this my hair? You're 12? Oh, baby, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. You're going to be okay with your hair, my love. Okay? So you're going to lose it, but it's not a loss. It's going to come back stronger and prettier. Okay, my love? I'm so sorry you're going through this. So sorry, baby. And if you have any questions or want to know more about the treatment, I am happy to tell you. You can follow me on Instagram, The State of Grace Fraga. And there's also a Cancer Joy Club here on this channel if you subscribe. And the Cancer Joy Club podcast, the playlist has a lot about like us cancer survivors, how we dealt with everything. Okay, my love? Again, The State of Grace Fraga on Instagram. Follow me, I'll follow back. And I'll be happy to answer any questions you have and support you, okay? Eliana says, oop, I don't know what that's about. Jose, Grace, let's be in an avocado ship. You pick them up. I'll pay for them. Scarlett says, 13. You're 13. Oh, baby. Lali Sharma, I'm 27. Nice meeting you, Miss Blonde. And Eliana smiles. And then, let's see. Okay, I love that you guys are having conversations. That makes me feel happy. All right, my loves. I think I'm gonna split. We've been here for almost 3 hours. What? Oh my gosh. So I'm really sad about that. I hear you, baby. What can we do to cheer you up? Okay, let us know. And Felice Sharma says, "How's Canada? Do you like the country?" Okay, we don't know what happened, baby, but if you're sad, we're sending you good, positive vibes and joyful vibes. Okay, my love? I'm sorry you had a bad day. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to split. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Please join me next Saturday at the same time. It's going to be Chat with Grace, and we're going to talk about kindness being a power, a superpower. So, anyway, thank you so much, my loves. I will see you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will see you very soon. Have an amazing rest of your day or night, whatever time it is in your country. Mwah. Thank you, Jose. Have a restful night, you too. All right, my loves. Mwah. Love you.